I'll do a little recap. Basically, you guys are taking a boat with cargo that one of the merchants from Stormbrook told you to go get. So you guys all agreed to do this because it was good money. 50 gold, I think, up front, or 60 gold. And then the rest, 50 gold remaining if you guys deliver the merchandise to Usad. Of course, ships had gone missing, so you guys were kind of hired as the muscle. Zevin kind of picked some fights on the ship and with some of the sailors, knocked one out cold. Then everybody kind of went to sleep, and of course, Elric was obsessed about the bottle, but nothing really happened in the beginning. Lizardmen attacked the ship. You guys fought off the lizardmen. A few of them escaped. And then Elric went to bed caressing the lamp and then met the genie in the lamp. And of course, she touched his wrist, and now Elric is essentially bound to the lamp or bound to the genie's will. Has the shackles on him. The servant shackles of the genie. And kind of like brass, bracelets or something, right? And then morning happened, and you guys were passing by some rogue islands out in the Fevalon Sea. And then, of course, Dirtbag was like, well, there's probably buried treasure on that island. And you guys are like...
I thought I agreed his name was not Dirtbag.
Captain Rue said, hey, okay. All hands on the boat, and Dirtbag and you guys are all on the rowboat rowing to an island out in the middle of the ocean. Or just,
I guess we're sticking with Dirtbag then.
You guys are rowing over there. It says, Captain, what do you think we'll find?
Let's hope some gold.
Did you bring your shovels?
I don't know, did we?
Seagulls can be heard.
Shovels?
I don't do any manual labor. Dirtbag, you're hilarious.
Who's going to dig up the treasure? Oh, it's just going to be Dirtbag again, huh?
Everyone has their role in life. Dirtbag, and I pat him on the back.
Aye.
I would, but I do a very sloppy job.
He's, of course, just rowing slowly back as the whole ship. Is anybody else helping him row?
Yeah, I'll help you, bro. Yeah,
Sirth grabs one of the other oars and he's like, oh, good, you have good rhythm, Sirth.
I don't want to talk about my rhythm.
I strum on my lute and play a rhythmic song to kind of help them along and keep them motivated.
You guys are about I would say about a football field away, or about 100 yards away.
Winky starts singing Ragnar the Red from Skyrim.
It's about yards is about the same as a meter, Sirth. Just.
I'd do far better if I had a hand drum, but I can't quite afford one yet.
I feel like Winky would just be strumming, move! Something absurd.
The best thing that could be on this island is a good story.
And you're pushing harder because you're the boat is going over some seaweed. You see Balin he's pulling harder and harder over the seaweed. Ugh. Are you struggling, Sirth, or are you just doing it with ease?
Just doing it with ease, bulking it out.
Oh, show off. And you guys are docked on this island, on the middle of the cove. Everybody so here's how I've been doing in the other game too. Whoever has the highest perception roll, if the party wants to make a roll, they roll with advantage, right? So it's the group. It's not everybody's making a roll, like a perception roll. I want to make a perception roll. It's the person with the highest one. Then the group helps them, and they get an advantage. So who has the highest perception?
I have +3.
I only have +2, so I'm going to say Rue.
Okay.
Rue has the highest perception. So wisdom-based skill.
Yeah. I have +3, so it's not. It's just average.
So
It's
I think
the same. Okay.
Captain Rue, do you see anything?
You said with advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Because the rest of the group is like helping you.
5. Shit.
I mean, you just see sort of like apparent stuff, but like you don't spot. Like I would give you more information, right, if you saw more things. Balin is like tying down the boat, and of course, Zevin and Ethan aren't here. They're just staying with the boat, I guess. Or, you know, they're back on the ship, right? Let's actually hide their models. I will invite you guys
No,
to tell.
we'll keep them on the we'll keep them by the boat because in case they just drop in.
Yeah, we'll say they'll come in. You know, we'll see. I have just summoned you to the board.
Oh boy.
God, if only my laptop could do it.
Okay, you can just see it. So what you see is as you're like pulling up, you get this like strange sense that you're being watched, Captain. To the right, like you see like over here on like this little island, you see like cages. There are like human bones in them. So someone has, I don't even know the name of this like quote unquote torture device, but it's like, it's not an Iron Maiden, but it's something like that.
Iron cage.
Yeah, it's just an iron
Just a
cage. But like where they're
Yeah.
hanging up over there, and so some people have done it, but you kind of climb over the rocks again, and you see like a bunch of figures like, off in the distance. What do you guys do?
Well,
Oh boy. Are there bodies in the cages, like alive people, or dead, or?
Not. Does appear to be some bones in it. So it's like somebody died
Was
in it,
there a
apparently or
point?
something a long time ago. You know, the seagulls or the crows.
Okay,
The
so
ecology
new.
has eaten away the flesh.
I mean, they look dead. I mean, you know, just kind of picturing it. I'm like, they're probably dead. They just left them up there to die, slow death.
I'm gonna
Kind of how they did.
look around. Can I call out anyone here?
You see somebody?
Yeah, just figures in the distance. Can you guys see them too?
Yeah. Do
Nope.
they? I wonder if they look friendly.
They're not moving.
Given the cages, I don't think they'd be friendly.
I believe that is a correct assumption.
Well, you
Sounds like
never
a
know.
lot.
There could be some vagabonds or something causing trouble.
Just
Oh,
trying to see
boy.
if I had one of those telescope things. I don't think I have one.
Those are really expensive. The eyeglasses.
Yeah,
or the watch
I thought I
glasses.
had one, but I guess I died.
This place seems pretty barren, given it being on an island with somebody here. I wonder if they live here, or if they're just maybe this is somewhere they squat.
I don't think they'd have those kind of cages if it was a squatting place.
Good point. What do you think we should do? I mean, this isn't our main objective.
Yeah,
Did we bring our shovels, Captain? Where should we start digging?
I'm getting a bad feeling about this island.
Aye,
Okay,
Captain.
now, and I'm just going to start walking.
Where do you walk?
Oh,
you can move
Jesus.
your model.
Oh fuck!
I'm just sort of going to over these rocks and towards like the
People.
towards a more open area. Just maybe about there.
Oh boy.
You see anything over there? like a beautiful stream, like almost like a little oasis or natural cove runs in through the island, the lonely island.
Huh.
I can't see nothing. Perhaps we should go say hi to our new friends.
I wouldn't quite call them friends.
New? Yes. Friendly? I don't think so.
We don't know that.
Does anyone else have a bad feeling, or is it just me?
My G senses are tingling.
I'll stay here, Captain, unless you need me. I'll make sure the boat is safe.
Yeah, stay with the boat.
Aye, Captain.
But who's going to dig the treasure?
Well,
I don't
I
think
guess
there's
it'll be
gonna be
you.
treasure.
He screams over the ledge. Over the rock face.
I don't know if we're gonna find any treasure.
Winky's kind of like looking out in this direction. The figures just aren't moving at all.
Do you want to just throw something over there? See if it could be like, if we can interact with it, or
Yeah,
Just-
it looks like
just-
people.
just kind of.
Slowly inch up there. Oh, I see
Yes.
more appearing as I move forward. That's terrifying.
I'll follow you. I'll start calling out. I was like, hey, fellow travelers.
We got a performer and a slut in this crew. Okay. That being me.
I see the group is kind of separated a little bit. I see that Sirth is over here. You want to do anything else over there, Sirth, or do we want to join the party again?
Yeah, I'm just going to join my party. Again.
I'll move your model. Right next to Winky.
Sweet. Yeah, I was just looking at something.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep approaching and saying like, hey, strangers, and I'm pretty curious if like they're moving at all.
You know that like Caribbean water that's just like crystal clear and you can see like straight to the bottom of the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like what the water's like. Early ocean air. Salt rolls off the waves as they crash into the shoreline. No response from these creatures.
I guess we should just keep going up. I suppose. Just keep going up.
Oh, Jesus.
Nope.
Okay.
That went way too far.
Whoops. Sirth, Rue, you kind of see that you get a better picture of like what these creatures are. They're wearing like clothes. And like you can see that they have equipment on them. Some of it, looks strange, but they all have the same skin tone. Like a grayish type skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
You want to cross over the water here? Just like
Look, we
swim
lost
across.
half of our crew. We could do with recruiting more.
I don't think those are alive.
I'm gonna control.
Then there's-
I'm gonna give
no
Sirth
danger.
control.
Please
of
control my
Elric.
character again.
Yep.
Please.
There you go, Sirth.
Beautiful.
Can you control Elric?
Yep. I got
You
it.
are a lifesaver, my dear sir.
I'll just put you in the middle of it.
I'll follow you, Rue.
Just throw him right in there.
Rue, you see like I want to say like a person or another figure walking between like two of the statues. But it's like strange. It's almost like a mirage.
There's something dark on this island. I think we should leave.
This is Zin. Since when does anything ever sparkles in rainbows?
I turn around and smile.
Him for once. Yeah,
If there's
it's
darkness here, then we should cleanse the
This is-
wrongdoings of the darkness.
this is darkness I don't think we can handle. Look at all of them.
Have they moved yet?
No.
They're like stones.
You think these stone statues looking like you don't think they unstone at night, do you? You know, like how trolls who are afraid of sunlight always do.
No, I don't think so.
I can tell you they don't look like trolls, and I'm just getting more interested in a really good story. So I want to traverse the water to go across.
Oh boy.
I mean, your feet get wet, like kind of swimming through it. It looks like it's like a good 5-10 feet deep. I mean, you get a better look at them, Winky, like getting closer to it. Winky the Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You see like their faces are all statues, frozen in, some of them in a state of horror, some of them in like a battle pose, but there's like dozens of them, out here. What do you do?
Well, they're not alive. No wonder they weren't being so charmed by me and my fantastic looks. There's something amiss here.
Yes, that's the reason why. Yeah, let's I have a really bad feeling about this. Something is here and moving, but I can't tell what. I think we need to go.
Can I investigate the statues before we go?
You have to go up and touch them.
I'm just gonna look at the closest one.
You want to
I'm
move
just
next
gonna
to
look at
Winky?
Yeah, move next to Winky and just investigate that. Because just, me no likey either, but
Make
I
a
want to
perception
know
roll.
what. Okie dokie. Make me roll a 1 so I can re-roll. Okay, never mind. It's okay. It's a dirty 20.
You see like a chicken come up from behind this statue here. It's like pecking on the ground. It looks up at you.
Oh God, no.
Oh well,
Just a chicken.
just a
D&D,
chicken?
it's never just a chicken.
Oh God, you got a point.
That could be dinner.
I mimics here. Nope.
There it is.
Hey,
It like notices
hey,
you, like it just kind of goes about like pecking around.
I'm gonna. It was like, if y'all don't mind, I could cast detect magic here and see if there's something going on.
that would be a good idea.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast it. I'm not gonna use a ritual.
So you're
Cool.
not just all good looks, Winky. You have bright ideas too.
Oh, bright is my. I don't know.
It's a name.
The chicken is just wandering around. I was like, you think we could get it for dinner?
We have
Let's
enough
see.
for the ship.
Think so?
I'm gonna walk forward and see is like now with detect magic on, trying to be a little observant to see if there's something I can notice about this scene.
Make a perception roll.
A 9.
You have to spend a few more minutes looking around. So
Okay.
how it works is like there is sort of official rules around this. Like that's what passive perception and investigation rules are. They kind of replace the taking 20 rules from 3.5. So if you spend more than like 5 minutes in an area or something like that, you would just roll a straight 10.
And then do I notice anything that's magical?
There's
Or anything
there's like a lot of statues, so like your first glance, like you're looking around, you get distracted a little bit. You see like a figure. You swear it's like a woman. Like she walks in between the statues, but it's like out of the corner of your eye almost. Only Winky sees it.
I was like, I think there's someone walking between the statues.
I think I saw that too. Earlier. It was very
the-
faint.
Are the statues admitting to like any type of glow, like a faint glow?
You want to
Is
spend a
there
few minutes
magical?
here, guys? Is that what's going on?
Yes.
We're in it now.
Actually,
Uh,
10:51 in the morning.
As I say, the spell is it says if you use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic, and then you know it's school of magic.
Yeah.
So I wonder if any of
You
the
do.
statues bear any magic.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot to take in, right? Like there's a lot to like look over. Trying to find the model here. Let's say this guy, right here, this one in front of you, kind of here, has like a staff or a javelin. You see like some of the creature's clothes. Do you want to move forward or you want to stay there? I'll describe it. You see like this staff in a way is magical. Plus like the other creatures are wearing like some of there's jewelry on them. Some of their clothes and armor could be used, but some of it is fused onto their petrified hands.
Oh, if only we could steal these things.
Like, imagine like a stone hand and there's like a ring on it, like a gold ring that hasn't been turned to stone. Some of it is like that, but some of the armor is also like petrified in a way.
So can I check if any of those rings are removable?
You want to go up to him?
Shit.
Sure. What? We're pirates, guys. Come on. At least let's live up to the trope.
You go.
Well, I did see. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I'm just going with
Shit,
Elric.
alright.
Elric is going up to one of the statues to try to pull off one of the rings.
Sirth just yeeted him.
The chicken like moves over a little bit to Sirth and pecks on him a little bit.
You mean Eldritch?
Elric. Sorry,
yeah,
Elric.
yeah.
Sorry.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Swear to God, if you start turning to stone.
Catch the chicken, it's dinner.
Dinner!
I don't
Yeah.
think we want that kind of chicken.
So, ma'am, I think I saw you walking
You see
between
it.
the
You see it like
statues.
trying to peck at you, like kind of aggressive. Like it's gotten like kind of territorial in a way. Elric,
Ow! Ow!
you like dodge out of the way of it though, like, but you can tell it's annoyed that you're like imagine like you're approaching an animal's territory in a way.
No, I wish I had talked to animals because they do want to converse with this creature.
I say out loud, Mike, ma'am, are you out there? I think I see you walking between the statues.
You don't think it's the chicken, do you, Winky?
You try to back up out of the way as it tries to peck at you again. Elric, make a Constitution saving throw as it does hit you.
Yay!
With a 22.
Constitution saving throws. A
You pass for
21.
now.
Oh,
You take 2 points of piercing damage.
What are
Ow.
you having troubles with that chicken?
We're eating that chicken for dinner, and I want to cast Toll the Dead on the chicken.
Roll. Do I have to just make a save?
Wisdom
save,
saving.
12.
6. I failed.
Woo.
dinner.
How much damage you do?
One sec. 2 points of damage. I'm assuming it's not missing any HP already, so.
It's not. Let's everybody roll initiative.
We're going up against the chicken. That's
It's
awesome.
a mimic. Damn it.
I feel like if it was a mimic, it would have eaten his
19.
legs, not just pecked on him.
That's
19.
rated for- Dude, if these things come
First
alive and
roll
start
initiative,
attacking,
please.
I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
18, I'm pretty sure. That might be
Elric's up
DND
first.
Oh, 15, sorry.
What does Elric do?
Okay. So I am going to man, that's some rough shit. I'm gonna use Frost Ray on. I'm gonna use the Ray of Frost on this chicken over here.
We want cooked. We don't want to have to.
You make a ranged attack at
We're gonna
disadvantage
preserve
since
it.
you're in melee combat with it.
Let's see what I got here. Screw it. I'll just stab it.
Okay.
Shanking the chicken.
Go for the head.
That is a
17.
nice little shank.
How did
Elric the Butcher.
Get the feet.
I hit 5.
Sure.
You're
Dude, I gotta
going
run
inside.
to get you.
Winky.
I was like, you're going inside my little.
So I see that
Right.
he's been zapped and he's been shanked, and the chicken is still alive.
Apparently.
I just stand there and I go, "This is the most resilient chicken ever." There should be a song about this. I start playing a song about the resilience of the chicken. My turn is over.
Sirth is up.
I'm gonna move up next to Winky, and then.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, whoa!
Teleportation. It's amazing. You can just use the Sirth. You can just use the arrow keys.
Yeah.
I know
I don't
that
know
for
what
some reason.
Once
Release your
was
model.
a chicken.
So use
who
your
could
arrow
not
keys like
die.
this. See, like this.
Okay. Yep.
Try
I
that.
really don't understand why. This chicken is
Yeah,
here.
that's good.
How so queer?
And
On
I'm
an
gonna
island
cast
all
Toll the Dead
by
on it again.
itself.
Okay.
All of the dead. How's this first story?
No, that doesn't sound quite right. The tone is off.
I rolled a 19.
I shout a line,
Half damage, right?
and Sir
1d10?
uses Toll the Dead, and we're gonna be well fed.
Ooh, yeah.
I
Ooh,
think-
that's good. That's good.
Dude, it's one chicken and how many people?
Oh, sorry, it's 1d12. This is now-
8. 5 by 2. 4.
Sorry, I got to re-roll. There was a 1d12, not a d8.
Oh.
Yeah, I hit the damage on the
No problemo. Does that spell have like a toggle where it shows you both of the damage rolls, or just a straight roll there?
It's just got a straight roll for the d8.
I think it's just.
So I got to cut.
So unfortunately, it's 3 divided by 2.
So that'd be like a
rounded
1.
down.
Yeah.
It's always rounded down, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Let me go back to my initiative counter.
Me.
Rue is up.
I'm just gonna climb up here and see if what's going on before I do anything.
You see Elric shank the chicken.
I'm gonna be like, I am gonna take like my let's call it a sight, the scimitar out and be like, fuck are we doing? It's a chicken. What the fuck are we doing?
You want me to play the epic
Ends my
battle
turn.
music?
And honestly, the battle music for this should be toss a coin to your Witcher, but you know. This is
What's your AC, Elric?
AC is 11.
I hit you with the
not
12.
high enough.
Take
No,
2
wow.
points of piercing damage plus make a con save.
From the chicken?
On the chicken.
Guys, it's a chicken.
Or suffer the effects of rabies.
Damn. Okay.
Salmonella.
Ooh, 9.
You see Elric begin to turn to stone.
Oh, good
Oh,
God.
for the
Oh,
love
I
of God.
You fucker! Get back here!
Elric's up.
All right.
You are now
Let's get run.
restrained. As your feet begin to turn to rock.
Sir?
I can't move, right? Okay.
Your movement becomes 0.
Get your genie. Get your genie.
Okay. I point to Rue, or anybody who can like fast pick pick me up real quick. I was like,
Lift
okay,
you?
no, but you can lift my lamp, and then I use an action to do bottle respite to head into the lamp.
Yeah. You go into the lamp. You see, the shackles and the magical glow happen. You see those swirl of, basically your body turns into like smoke in a way, right? And you just get like turned into a cyclone, and you just enter the lamp.
Yep. All right, somebody pick me up. Or actually, yeah.
Let's see if we have like a lamp as an icon. It's kind of cool. At the end of your turn, you make a saving throw.
We got Christina Aguilera here.
You gotta rub me
Genie in a
before I
bottle.
play.
I don't think they have a lamp. So weird.
All I can hear is Prince Ali. Like, Aladdin.
Yes, it is he.
Containers.
That was literally one of my favorite musicals to play, and that was so much fun.
Here's like a little
Actually,
lamp-looking thing.
So
That's
good.
where I kind of was going with it, to be honest with you.
Make us
Was a
another
black
con save at the end of your turn. You're still restrained even though you've entered the bottle.
10.
The DC was
That could be
11.
bad.
You're
Oh
now
my goodness.
petrified. You've turned to stone.
In the
In the
in the-
bottle.
in the bottle?
So can we still rub the lamp and he can come out still, or?
Unknown. You just see him because you guys haven't seen like Winky really do anything. I'm not sorry, Winky, but Elric do anything. You're now petrified. Let's go down the initiative count. Winky's up.
Well, I mean that's the thing, because it's like I magically vanish and enter the vessel, which remains in the space where I left. So I can remain inside the vessel up to 4 hours.
Yep.
And oh
Because we
wait,
just gotta
hold
wait
on, wait.
4 hours.
Wait. You exit the vessel early if you use a bonus action to leave, if you die, or if the vessel is destroyed.
You're not dead. You're just petrified. Winky is up.
Okay. So then I'm still in there. Got it.
I don't know. Are you?
Yeah, I'm still
Winky's
inside the vessel.
I was like, "Damn you, chicken!" I stopped the song. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on it.
Cool.
Roll a
dex
dex
save,
save
right?
14.
I'm kind of using my Your D&D stuff for some of this stuff. 20. The chicken dashes quickly out of the way.
Oh yeah, super fast. And then I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Rue.
Cool.
I forgot I'm gonna cast.
It's a D6, right?
Fuck.
Nice. Good on the initiative count. Sirth. Yes, it's just a chicken.
Get the bottle.
Fuck that.
I'm gonna move up and grab the
The lamp?
lamp,
Okay.
and
grab
I'm
the lamp.
also going to cast command on the chicken, commanding it to flee.
Sure. Wisdom save.
Yeah, DC 10. 12, sorry. Where'd I got 10 from?
You say something to the chicken just looks up at you. Like in a kind of an aggressive chicken face.
Oh, shit.
Nothing happens
Dude.
because it doesn't understand language.
Oh, of course.
Rue is up. Chicken on deck.
How far can you yeet that lamp?
Far enough?
Far enough? Okay, cool. I'm gonna just get behind you and I'm gonna... Wait, can he throw it or couldn't that only be on his turn?
Sirth just did an object interaction and he tried to cast a spell, so his turn is over.
Turn is over.
Dude, okay.
And he did a move action as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just
You,
get
you
down.
you dash off the rocks a little bit, and you see the appraisal. The chicken looks angry. It looks like it's going to dart at Sirth next.
And I'm gonna... How far can I move? 15, so that's half of it. Okay, so I'll just go right up behind Sirth.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take my scimitar and just be prepared for it.
Okay. Cockatrice. So you've readied an action. So now if the cockatrice enters your area of attack range, you would be able to get a free attack on it, right? And it wouldn't count as a react. I think it would count as a reaction still, though.
I think
I
it
right
takes
on
your
that?
reaction to you. Yeah. I think
I
it does
think
take your
s- I
reaction
think so.
to use your readied action.
Yes, this just makes sense. Any type of thing off of your turn is considered a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The chicken moves up to Cert and attacks. Cert.
So is that in my range where I can just smack it?
I roll an 8 though. Cert just like moves his foot out of the way and the chicken pecks into the sand. You guys, let me use the since this fight is going on a little longer. Let's actually use the turn-based thing. I don't like tabbing back to the encounter builder.
So, all right,
Winky.
all right, players, check the chat. That chicken reminds me so much of the Timon and Pumbaa chicken.
Winky's
See,
up.
I was
breathing.
thinking of the one from Moana.
Oh no, I was thinking.
So that's what's his name? I can't think
Funny.
of just the one that's like airheaded as shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, yeah.
Fire monster we
God.
can't defeat.
Oh, is it my turn?
Rabbit.
Winky is up.
Oh, boy.
I guess I'm gonna just say. Hold on a second here.
Oh.
Double check something.
Embrace the bod. Mhm.
I'll say, although commands don't work, this chicken sure is a fool. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Do I make a save?
What do we?
Yeah, save 14 Wisdom.
What
We
do I
just
feel like
smacked
that's your
around lizard
signature?
men, but when it comes to the chicken, we're just like going all out.
Unfortunately, I rolled a natural 20, so 21 and 2.
Oh.
So 20 what?
Wow.
He just has a +1 to wisdom. 21.
And then I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on. I was like, double the efforts, and I cast Bardic Inspiration onto Surth.
Nice. Cert is up.
I'm just gonna take out my warhammer and bring it down on this chicken.
Gonna make some patty chicken.
It's like,
So
I
what's
want
for
dinner.
dinner?
And that's a crit.
A natural 20.
Did.
So you gotta be a simp to DNB Beyond so you can get those nice dice. So it plays like a special effect or something when you roll a 20 on it. Roll damage. I love I love the blood dice that they have.
20.
16.
I want those pink fuzzy dice still.
So what happened is how you rolled it is D&D Beyond. They roll it using the rules as
They
written.
roll.
So why don't you roll another
Yeah.
D20 to sort of break that logic up? Because remember we buff criticals.
Yeah.
We'll use a 7 as the base roll, right?
So it'd be
7 plus 8 plus 2.
17. 17. Yeah.
Yeah,
forgot
but
about
roll
that.
another D20 if you want to do the super crit.
Oh yeah.
First
sure.
time in history.
Dude,
Watch.
Winky,
gets
we've had a few
another-
double ones, man. It's crazy. We've had the reverse in a few cases.
I got a 1. Yeah.
Well, we've had like double ones, so like I've started to see the reverse jinx on the players. So I know the double 20 is the elusive double 20 is out there. It's barely alive as you barrel your thing, like blood and feathers like splash as like from the sand. It looks like kind of crippled and dilapidated, but you've pissed it off even more. Ruzo.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck! Come on.
Just kill the chicken. Just kill
I'm
the chicken.
gonna. Can I sneak? No, I can't sneak. I don't know why I'm using that. Just move over to his side, kind of take the scimitar, kind of slice it around him as I'm moving.
Stop being a baby. Move in the range.
Fight me.
You roll a 23. Roll damage.
23.
Did you kill it? How
11.
how do you kill the chicken?
Don't cut the
Winner,
head off.
winner,
It still run
chicken
around.
dinner.
Or chicken dinner.
You see it just
We're
like
gonna turn around and then
the
we're
blood
not
is just
eating that for
splattered
dinner.
out, over that.
This actually gives me an idea for a monster to pull on my other players. An ordinary chicken. Oh, good pets are hot.
Dude, do the rabbits like from Tomb of Annihilation. That shit's terrifying. No, I'm gonna turn around and be like, we are not eating that for dinner. Let's go.
Is it regular blood?
I've eaten worse.
You go up and make an investigation roll.
Yeah.
Make an investigation roll, Winky.
I want to know. I don't want to know.
I thought this chicken would be like polymorph, like. My idea
Nat
was
20.
just. Oh shit!
It appears to be like regular blood, like there are feathers and stuff, like that just smashed into the sand. I mean, obviously it's no ordinary chicken. Something's wrong. And you hear like the sound of like a woman's voice, like carried throughout the breeze.
Eldritch, you can get out of your little hiding place now. And knock on the thing.
Since I'm not dead, can I still do a telepathy onto one of the players?
I'm just looking it up. The creature
Was
is
the chicken
incapacitated,
afraid of
can't move or speak, and is unaware of its surroundings.
Okay.
So as
yeah,
your
I can't-
last action, you like went into the bottle, but
Yeah.
you've turned to stone. So after 4 hours, she'll be
So you
rejected.
wouldn't know. Yeah.
She
So I'll
says,
be what?
"Well, you guys want to roleplay it a little bit?" The woman inside, the genie inside, says, "Oh dear, this is no good." Yeah, she like knocks on you, but you're just like
shaking
you're just like frozen inside of the thing, you know, trying to get away or something, I guess. She's like, "Oh, poor dear, there's just nothing you can do right. This is no good."
She's been
She,
back out in the world.
She says, "Well, it feels like your friends are calling you." So this is the thing, like, do we want to make her like cast magic on you and stuff while you like go into the bottle? She's not a cleric by any stretch, but she could probably try to dispel magic or something, right? Don't
Yeah,
know
we
if
could.
I'll make a D20 roll with her.
Fuck it. Let's make this genie come alive or something instead of just hey, I'm your patron.
Yeah. I just don't want to make
It's
it
the
too
I
OP
Dream
and
of
busted.
Genie.
It doesn't specifically say I can talk to my
There we
genie,
go.
but you know.
I roll a
Yeah.
natural 1, so he's like, "Oh my, this is just too difficult, my love." She says, "Let's see if your friends can help you." And so she ejects you from the bottle. Elric comes
After
out.
4 hours.
No, she force ejects you out of the bottle. She's like, she says, "You know, hey, hopefully your friends can help you." You just spin out of the bottle.
About time.
Connected to Earth, and you see Elric there, just like stoned. You know, just
Oh,
petrified.
jeez.
I rolled a natural 1, guys. It works both ways.
I'm stoned in the worst possible way.
I say, oh, jeez. If I could lift you right now and make a scene out of you, I would.
You
Would
look.
stop fooling around.
You look next to it, and you see the stone figure, like right. You see Elric, and then you see the stone figure right next to him, and you're like, "Oh, that's why, maybe."
Fuck. Alright.
Oh,
So-
boy.
Who wants to carry him to ship? Sir.
I can't carry him.
I'm gonna yell out, Balin!
Oh, I don't think he can carry us. I think he's got like noodle arms.
He's gonna have to help.
I'm a halfling. I shouldn't be that heavy.
You hear like
You're
this.
You're also
stoned?
stoned.
You're
You
stoned.
scream. You know, you're on the beach, right? The beach is kind of a loud place, right? You scream over to Balin, and you like scream really loud. The crashing of the waves and the sound of the sea and the seagulls. No response.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
boy.
He probably just can't hear us. Let's drag him back.
He probably can't.
I'll help the best I can.
Optimism.
I'll help the best I can.
D&D? That's a first.
Yeah, I know, right?
We're gonna drag him back to the rowboat.
Before we drag him back to the robot, I want to like, what was he so interested in? And go up and try to take the ring that Elric was trying to
Steal.
get in the first place. Yeah.
It's okay. Steal.
Borrow. I'm just turning off your
Borrow
torches because
and-
you guys are. So you go up to.
See,
I think this was the statue he was looking at, sir.
Yeah. Yep.
See, in Guam, we'd always call it borrow but never give back.
Are you from Guam, Elric?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
cool! I didn't know that. But So why'd you move? It's such a beautiful place,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
here. Come on.
Better opportunities, I suppose. The American dream.
Here we go. Make a strength check as you're trying to pull that ring off. It's just a strength or athletics check, I guess, right?
Bardic inspiration, whoever
Yeah,
has
you
it.
do have your
Oh,
bardic
Sir
inspiration as well.
Desi!
What's Bardic Inspiration? Give me as a
A 1d6.
96.
Oh
Make
yeah,
the
I need it.
difference. Yep.
9 plus 14.
This
That's
kind of
bad.
came up in our previous game. It's sort of like Bless, if you want to think about it, but it's a one-time use put on you, and it lasts for 10 minutes. But you get to make the opportunity. You have to declare that you're doing it before I announce success or failure.
Yeah.
That's kind of the exception with Bardic Inspiration.
Yep.
Yeah, you pull it off. You pull off a gold ring.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put it in my pocket for later.
You see, like, again, Winky, like, he's kind of closer now, I guess. I don't know why I moved him up, because he was investigating the chicken. You see the detect magic that you have is still up. You see that you see it like now it's like a javelin. It's glowing magical with evocation magic.
My sir, there's another one over here.
All right.
Raid
I guess
every.
you can't pull it out with your scrawny arms.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
It's just like
Unfortunately, my
shopping
good-
around. I want that one.
Raid every last statue.
It's like shopping.
Just
That
window
one?
shopping, you know?
And that one.
I like that
So
one's
I'm gonna
alright.
try to rip out this javelin.
Now be gentle, you brute.
And I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Yep.
So
That requires concentration.
that's fine.
So-
Because it's just a D4 until I use it.
That's
so,
right.
Uh,
It's a nice little spell if you have no other concentration spells going on, right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Roll a D4.
That will be. Go for the 4. Hey, I got the 4. 10.
10. It's not quite high enough. You feel it pulling out though, but the stone hand of this woman is like who's wielding this javelin. Her face, as you're like pulling it out, you see her face. It's like stuck in horror, you know, as she's like looking at you.
You mean like this?
Yeah,
Like Elric's face, like.
pretty much. You'd probably have to try again.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So here's the
again.
thing,
I'll,
right? You can repeat, like, typically you can repeat strength, dex, and con saves, but you don't repeat wisdom, int, and charisma saves, or charisma
Cool.
checks.
Yeah, I'll
Roll
do it
again.
again with guidance as well. 'Cause why not?
As you're pulling it off, you hear, like, the whisper of the wind, almost.
16 plus.
Milady?
18.
Ma'am?
You pull it off,
18 in total.
but
Cool.
the hand, like, comes clean off with it.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we could use more hands.
And as you, like, pull it off, you see the hand, like, slowly slide down and fall into the sand.
I'm
Does
gonna,
it turn
pick
from
up-
stone?
Pick up the hand. Oh, I'm gonna pick up the
petrified.
hand and I'm gonna cast mending.
You tried to spell.
Hi, welcome chaos here.
I love it when
I
you
mean,
can. I love it when you can use spells like that to like absolutely creative degree.
Sorry, ma'am, milady. Sorry.
It works.
Sorry.
Yeah, that works. Mending works. You seal the hand back together. The crack like glows with white energy and just comes back together. I like it. That's pretty awesome.
Are we good to go now?
You should get inspiration.
I'm gonna. I guess I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything else glowing.
Winky and I are just going.
Make an
Let's go
investigation
around
roll.
A straight roll, 13.
See another like set of jewelry, like a necklace. We'll say it's on this dwarf over here. It's not magical, but it's something.
The dwarf commoner.
Well, I put out models and they have default names onto them. I can't like make them statues.
A dwarf commoner. I point at him. I was like,
Cool.
"Here's the next one."
Wait,
Uh,
here's our next victim.
I'm gonna try and rip it off. Athletics again.
Boy.
Okay, Sirth walks over to there.
Using guidance again, because why not? That's gonna be a 16.
It doesn't really require like an athletics check because it's just a necklace around the neck.
Oh, okay.
You like
okay,
find
yeah.
a little facet though around it, and you just like take it off.
Yeah, cool.
Sirth, you hear something coming from the cave. Like
There's a cave.
to the left of you.
Oh,
This way.
looking for all the jewelry like this game.
There's like a fissure into this cove essentially. And you see it like a flicker of a fire. Is that it? What do you do? Like a fire or something inside the cave?
Guys, there's a cave. There's someone here.
Yeah, it was the chicken. It's
Oh
dead.
shit.
Now help me. Now help me shop.
The chicken started a fire, Winky?
Hey, that chicken put our friend to stone and took the largest hammer I've ever seen to the skull, and still lived.
It
You
is
can
a
barely
good
hear
hammer.
Winky as he's yelling across this like field of statues.
I thought Surf was right next to me.
You,
Yeah,
you guys move up together?
Yeah, because he's like pointing at the object.
Oh, Surf.
to,
Oh, you're way over there. Oh, I thought it was the dwarf commoner, not the dwarf paladin.
Are we leaving Elric's statue just out there?
Oh.
I thought we took that back.
No, not yet.
No, you're still sitting.
Yeah, no, yeah. We just started
I
shopping.
just left you. Sorry,
He's
bud.
fine. He's not going anywhere. He's okay. I've seen it before.
Okay. So what about this cave?
If there's a survivor here, we should take them with us. Like I said earlier, our crew is down in numbers. They probably
I
use the fire against the chicken.
I don't think whatever is here is a survivor. I think whatever is here
Is
is the one doing this.
Then even more reason to put an end to this. How many more innocent need to be slain when we could stop it now?
Well, look at all of them. Do they look innocent to you? Where do you think they got all those jewels?
Do you look
You
innocent?
look over at Elric when you say that, I guess.
Go on, I like it, I like it! No, I don't. Clearly. But they came here with a purpose.
no, totally
All
don't mind
pirates
me.
do.
No, totally don't mind me. I'm totally stuck here until further notice. So
Play some Minecraft or something. Like, wait.
I don't know how long I'm gonna stay here. So, God.
Well, we might as well go see who that is. Determine if they're innocent or not.
I mean, you know, if there's a stone turning chicken here, I reckon she probably has an antidote.
Your statue says that?
No, just kind of thinking.
Projecting something into my mind. Like,
Yes.
she might have an antidote. Like,
Like Elric's voice just comes out of you from Okay. If we're gonna go
Alright.
look at this thing, let's go look at this thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Have fun with it, guys.
Should I use my great charm and good looks, or do you want to plow in there, Rue?
I think you should go and charm him. Clearly, you missed out on great opportunities here. There should be someone at least.
Yes, I have a hard time when they're so stiff. He looks at one of the statues and moves forward.
Are you guys following him?
They seem really hard to crack.
You guys following him?
Yeah.
Bad. Yeah.
Good job.
I love it. The puns are coming out.
No, I can't. No.
It's
I
like-
hope they're not as stone-faced.
Oh, that's a stone cold one right there.
Like it's really
Rock solid, man.
it's really dark inside this cave, right? Like so you're stepping out from this like bright light, you know, like almost like a summer light into this fissure within inside of this small mountain or hill made of rock. You step in, Winky, and you see like a fireplace flicker.
I'll say hello in there.
You see like there's like a fish like over a skillet almost. It's being
Civilized.
cooked over a pretty large fire, I would say. You hear a voice that says, "Who's there?"
It is I, Winky the Wonderful.
Oh boy.
How's this gonna end?
Who
I'm just curious.
is that?
Oh,
I'm
wonderful Winky.
I am one of the greatest entertainers in this area, but there's no one to entertain out here.
We will not fall for your tricks. You've tormented us enough. Let us go.
Oh. There's no way that this could torment you. And I start playing them a song.
Okay, maybe that might.
What do you play?
I play the Wandering Traveler.
Now, you don't see them yet because you haven't moved far enough into the cave. Do you want to move up more, Winky?
Yeah, I want to sing while I'm walking towards them.
Okay. Looks like Rue is getting her sea legs onto her, or her land legs. And you move past this like large fire, which has that like blazes with heat inside this this cavern, this cove here. The smoke is mostly gathered up across its ceiling. You see two sailors that are bound, chained up against the wall in the back,
Oh my goodness.
stripped naked.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Statement still
you-
stands. Oh my goodness.
There's three of them.
We're
Wake
not
up,
gonna
Peter.
hurt you. We won't hurt you, I promise. I'm gonna put like my big sword, my big thing, like down to the side and kind of go over and help untie them.
Big thing, really.
Dude, I'm lacking words. I had way too many meetings today. I'm not done.
There's another person you see as you like turn around the corner. It's Balin or Dirtbag.
Balin!
He's been knocked
What
out and chained against the wall.
Oh my
I
god.
stopped my song. I was like, Balin, how could you? You're supposed to watch the boat.
That's why you
Clearly
couldn't hear
something's
us.
wrong. I'm gonna go over to Balin first.
I'm gonna go up to the
She just brought him here. You have to be
She-
careful. She it looks like many people. You have to be careful. I don't know if we're safe. Release us.
We'll keep you safe now.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, you guys are safe now. I'm gonna after we untie him. I'm gonna go pick up my big sword and kind of look around.
They're shackled by
My sword.
like they're manacled, so they can't be like not with rope or anything like that. They'd have to be lockpicked, or you'd have to break the manacles somehow. Balin has
Who
been
has-
knocked unconscious.
Okay.
Are you good with breaking things? What do I need to unlock? Is that like sleight of hand? Because I'd like to lockpick them.
You have
You'd
lockpicking
probably-
tools?
Yeah, you'd need like thieves' tools or something.
Oh, I need the tool.
You have thieves' tools?
Yeah.
If you have them, then we can use them. No, I don't have these tools. I have sailor stuff.
Yarr.
I go up and I smell
I
Balin.
have-
I'm like, does he smell ripe like an old sailor?
You You smell. You take a big whiff of him. Make an investigation roll.
Can I look through these bag things? Are these like bag things in
16.
here? Or...
They appear to be like sailors' equipment, like some like just general goods. They're like really wet, or they've been like withered with by the sea a little bit, like washed up in a way.
I want to look through them.
It's kind of like how when you leave something in a certain place for a certain amount of time, the sea air and the salt in it starts to rust away at it. Rust away at the metal.
Like it's
Yeah, so
rippled.
you don't leave jeeps by the beach.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've got a crowbar. Can I like try to pry the manacles open?
I like that idea. You have to roll an athletics check, right, with the crowbar. If you roll a 1, the crowbar
sweet.
breaks.
Oh, cool.
Mike,
since you
don't-
use crowbar,
Yay.
add
Don't do
strength,
Balin first.
Advantage to strength checks. So
Yeah, just roll it out.
Balin!
cool.
We'll just see what you roll and then go from there. Balin's been badly knocked out. You see like a bruise
Does
across his
Balin
head.
smell like Balin? I rolled a 16.
Yes.
Doesn't smell like Balin. He
He
does.
smells
I got
like a sailor. He smells like human.
21.
You know, you haven't really like gotten close to
219.
Balin to like really smell the stink of him. But you can. Everything
have-
seems to be in check.
He doesn't smell like he showered in a while. That's all I'm looking for.
And your detect
Definitely
magic,
hasn't showered in
Balin.
your detect magic, you don't sense any magic on him either. But your detect magic, it's been 10 minutes, goes down.
Can I take out my like really hard like liquor thing that I always keep in my pocket and just put it up to his nose? See if it wakes him up.
You free one of the sailors.
Cool. I'm gonna do the same for the other one.
Okay, roll it up. You see Sir take his crowbar across like the edge of the manacles. Now you're not breaking them out, so they're not fully restrained. They're just bound, right?
Yeah. 18.
Yeah, you break the other one off too.
Cool.
Just Balin is
Get
left.
Balin now, please.
Yeah, was Balin like manacled or?
Yeah, he's manacled up.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll break Balin out too. Uh, 16?
Yeah, we'll say you break him out too.
Cool.
Ooh.
Then you hear the voice of a woman.
Milady?
A beautiful woman. Looks like a commoner. Red hair and freckles, like skittered as she comes past the firelight. Can I help you? She says.
Who are you?
My name's Teresa.
Are you stuck here? Are you lost?
I live here. And
Hello?
these sailors are invaders.
Have they hurt you?
No. Obviously
Well-
not. They've been bound.
Just want to make sure. I can take them off your hands for you. Take them to my ship and make sure no one returns here. Is that what you would like? Do you want?
Under whose authority? I saw the
Right.
banner and the sails on your ship. You represent the merchant guilds. They are not allowed to sail these seas.
I don't represent the Merchants Guild. It's just a job. My ship is currently with my wife, so
So you do not have any authority.
I have authority over the ship and who's on that ship until
Yes.
my mission is done.
But these sailors are not a part of your crew.
No, but they can easily be. And I'll spread word all around. These are your seas.
Winky, you gotta go.
Monkey's just stunned by her beauty. can no longer talk.
Just kidding.
How did you alone manage to manacle 2 sailors? They would have overpowered you easily.
They wash up across my shores.
They wash up.
Of course.
So they're not a danger to you.
No ships with them?
No.
Just them?
They're brought to me.
Brought to you by who?
By your waters?
Make a persuasion roll. Whoever wants to make it.
Dude, ain't me. I got -1.
Oh, yeah, all me.
Ain't me.
17.
Nice. He says, the lizard folk bring them here.
Oh, we've met a few of them. Lovely, lovely people you got.
They're the owners of these waters. I've worked out a deal with them. They leave me alone. But sometimes they bring the invaders here. They wash up across the shores when the ships go down.
That is a pretty good deal. And I assume those stones out there are all you?
No?
Then who?
Then what
Creatures of the
causes-
island.
Features of the island.
Protectors.
And how are you safe from it?
Protectors, okay. Well, you've got a great many protectors.
That's how I stay safe
And
here.
Of course. Now, is there anything I can do for you?
I take
so
it
that
this
we
one
may-
is yours, though. This sailor over here. He points to Balin. AKA Dirtbag.
Yes. He is my temporary first mate on this mission.
So you are also
He's a good
invaders
man.
to the islands and to these seas.
My lady, not by my own will.
We're just passing through.
That's what they all say. Then the fishes in the sea become barren. You take
Yet
and you
we're
don't
not
ever put
fish.
back into the sea.
So I'll put you into the sea.
No. No.
Roll an intimidation
No.
check.
No!
Woo!
I am sorry for him. He's not very fluent with women. My lady, is there anything that I may pass on to
sorry.
my wife and our crew to possibly help you out?
Sorry, ignore that. That was investigation.
Huh.
That's bad. Only a 9.
So how I do it is I roll a counter roll. This is what I call a contesting roll.
Mhm.
Let me take a look here. It goes against like a charisma check of the creature, really.
Mhm.
I roll a 12, so the creature is not intimidated by you. You don't scare me, sailor.
I just don't want anyone else to come to harm. All I want to do is take our friends and our new friends and leave you be.
I will see what I can do with the waters.
Your trespassing
lady.
has already done enough. You'll have to leave something here before you can go.
I want to take out some of the jewelry, like the necklace that I plucked off the body, and I want to toss it just in front of her feet.
Ring. Keep the ring.
Of course, this is what a thief would do to become even, to even the balance of the scales, but you'll have to give more than that, thief.
Then what is it you want?
I value much, for the sea has much to give and offer. For the sea can take, but it can also be giving. But you must leave something if you wish to leave the island. Or you will be like one of the many statues, stoned, weathered by the rain, eventually until you turn to dust.
My lady, I have one item that has significance to me, which should be enough for your value, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna take off. She's got like a necklace, like a thick leather chain around her neck with her old signet ring, her old family signet ring that she's been like meaning to get rid of, but like also can't because family. And she's gonna hand it to her. It's from my family in the Southern Isles. It can get you anything you need. They are powerful people. And they can help you if you do wish. And if you have this ring and they come across your seas, you by all means can command them.
Make a
And they will
persuasion
help you.
roll. Does it look valuable?
Yeah, it's like a dark it's not silver, gunmetal. It's like a gunmetal, like gray with like red carving on top of it. Kind of looks like the House of Targaryen kind of thing, but not like a dragon.
Elric, do you have to go?
That'd be a good-
Elric, do you got to go get your niece or something? I saw your message.
Only at around 4:30, but it'll be like a real quick trip, so I'll be back to finish the session.
Okay. I don't
Yeah.
know what time that is our time. You have to tell me in minutes and stuff.
Okay.
How many minutes?
Yeah, it's like 9 a.m. here.
10,
Like,
I would say within 10 minutes.
Oh, in 10 minutes you got to go? Okay.
Within 10 minutes, yeah. And I'll be
It's
back.
not a high persuasion roll,
No.
but it does look very
sir?
valuable.
Sirth, I would giving guidance to her.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
you want to give her guidance? Roll a D4.
I will give her guidance, yeah.
How do you give her
A
guidance?
D4.
Mm-hmm.
A D4.
I just put my arm on her shoulder and just whisper, just a mumbling prayer.
Well, it brings it to 9. Baru has a very, she's from
She's
ruling
impressed.
family.
She is impressed by the ring, but it's not enough to sway her. She takes it. She takes it from you, and she says, "And you?" She looks over at Sirth.
I'm going to take out the
Guidance yourself.
yeah.
Guidance yourself.
The silver coin that I'd pondered on the ship, the one I've carried with me since the last family that I slaughtered in the war. I'm going to hold it out in my hand and say, this has been a reminder of what I once was, and it was the only thing of value that people had, so I carried it with me, hoping I could trade it or keep their memory alive. It's the most valuable thing that I possess, as it is
Make a
token of
persuasion
my
roll.
own. Yeah, and I'm gonna do that with guidance as well.
Sure. They call on Lunir, the god of the seas.
Yeah.
He says, "You speak our God's name. Your voice." You get to make the persuasion roll with advantage since you say like a small prayer to Lunir, I think
Yep.
is his name, god
Yep,
of the
cool.
seas.
17.
Plus D4.
Oh yeah, plus a D4. Yeah, sorry. 19 total.
Your Words ring true when you're not so. When your darker side is not filled with the darkness. I accept your gift.
It's still something I'm working on.
And you? He looks over at Winky.
Does
Winky
he still have
hands.
the dagger?
I don't know what is the dagger that he had.
I think he just had some random dagger from one of the guys that like dropped it.
He gives
looked
him
better
his
than the ones
whistle
he
stick.
had.
He gives him the whistle stick.
Oh, he uses the loot anyways, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or something. He has
Yeah,
a few
okay.
instruments. He's like, "Milady, this is the finest instrument in all the lands. Here,
You could use
take
it as
this.
a weapon.
Three gifts for 3 prisoners and our way off the island." If I'm not mistaken,
Well, I guess I'm
she's-
staying here.
and then she says, if I'm not mistaken, there was a 4th that I saw you come in with.
Yes, about that. You said that the island turned invaders to stone.
She's like listening to
know-
you and walking out of the cave. Do you follow her?
Yeah, we're pretty much free to go, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, you guys are free to go.
I don't know. I just
Yeah,
dropped
we'll.
her. For some reason, I
Yeet.
dropped her. Where's she at?
Yeah, where did you?
I don't know where she went. I think it bugged out a
I
little bit.
don't.
I'm using my
trust
arrow
picking up my
keys, but I
character
don't see
anymore,
her.
so-
What?
Oh,
I
is she
don't
on
trust
top of
picking
the
up the camera.
rocks?
I don't know. I think she went through the ground or something.
Commoner.
Oh, there she
commoner,
is.
okay.
There she is. I found her. She flew through the model a little bit. She moves outside and she walks up to the statue of Elric. And she
Keep following
says,
her.
"A man of stone." Let me grab Sirth too and Winky.
Yeah, I could not get out of the cave.
I know it is kind of tricky, huh?
You're like, it ain't happening.
There you are. You're kind of stuck in a box somewhere. Oh,
Yeah, after throwing my model earlier, I don't want to pick it up again.
it is a little buggy. I tried to select you. Give me a second.
Yeah.
You are like, let me see if I can do this. That doesn't work. I'm trying to double click you. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pull you out as a unique model. Let me pull up everybody
that's
out as
good.
uniques. Little technical issue. Sirth. Winky. Cool.
And would like Balin and the other two sort of follow
Yeah,
along?
I can't
Like-
go grab them, but I'm gonna say they're with you.
I'd say they just like start heading towards the boat or something.
Yeah.
Like we tell them to go towards.
No,
the
they
boat.
don't. She says not yet. So they're still with
Oh,
you.
shit.
Yeah. She says, and what of his gift?
Well, it was really after that one ring.
She says, not all gifts need to be physical. She caresses his hand. And she breaks off his hand. His left hand. She says, if you ever...
Can we just switch that to the right?
I'm standing next to the model, and that's the way I put it. So she like caresses it, and she like breaks off his hand, and she says, "If I ever see you come back now, I have a way to find you." He like holds the hand together.
Do you happen to know how to turn him out of stone?
She turns over and looks in his eyes, like directly in his eyes. She says, "The effect is not permanent, at least for this one. By the night, he will return back to his form."
Well, shit.
I'm sure we can find you a new hand. Thank you, and I'm sorry for the troubles.
Balin and the sailors, I guess, grab him, right? And load him up on the
Yeah.
ship, right? And they're like, because it takes like, he's like fully stoned, so he's probably like at least a few hundred pounds, maybe 100 plus pounds, easily. But he's like awkward, it's like, and they're trying to be careful with it because if they like drop him, he just like shatters essentially, right?
I'll cast mending. It's over.
That is true. Unless, of course, it shatters into like a lot of pieces, then mending won't
Just
really
dust.
work.
Like,
Yeah, it would be a lot harder to do with mending, and if a piece gets lost in the sand or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You go back to the boat. The boat is fortunately still there, and it says, "Sorry, Captain. She just came up right upon me and just got me.
It's not. It's okay.
I couldn't do anything. I was afraid that she would do something to the boat, and you'd never be able to escape."
It's fine. She's not gonna harm us.
It looks like our friend is stoned now. Looks over at Elric.
Yeah, we gotta get him to the ship safely.
And you guys make it your way back on the boat. We load Elric up. The boat like sinks down a little bit, as you guys load him up. You guys are rowing back to the boat. Is that correct?
Yeah.
yeah.
Captain, I just said there's no more loot. We didn't really get anything. We lost items. That's not how pirates work.
We tried.
Balin, you can go and ask her for some more items if you wish.
No.
I don't know. She knocked me out, and I found myself chained and stuff. I'm not really into
And
that
that's
kind
why
of
we're
stuff.
leaving.
And that is why we're leaving.
I mean, I'm into a lot of kinky stuff, but that type of stuff does not interest me.
Elric like wobbles a little bit.
Rattles
Well,
around
it's
on the
got,
boat.
manacles.
He's trying to say, "Are you into handicaps?"
1, 2,
God.
3, and you guys like shove off the boat, and the boat like he like Balin like runs like skitters. He gets one of his feet wet as he like jumps into the boat. He's like, ha 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 ha. He like kind of chuckles at Sirth, and he grabs an oar and he says, "Let's head back then."
Yeah, I'll grab the other oar and
You guys start rowing away.
keep your rhythm up.
Aye.
He's gonna start a weird thing with Balin.
Oh God.
Okay, so is it like just my left hand or like all of my left forearm right up here?
Sure.
We'll say it's right to about there.
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, you've been Luke Skywalker.
Okay.
At least you didn't get
I thought
Anakin.
it was gonna be like Anakin Skywalker. Oh, boy.
You guys are just rowing your way back. Do you guys do anything? We're just going back right to the ship.
Yeah.
Want to say anything? Do anything?
Oh,
As our
I'm gonna
entire
ask
party
their
has been
names.
discombobulated. What do you ask for, Rue?
Names of these. What are their names? How long have they been there? Basic stuff.
I like check
Basic
them
names.
over, see if they need
Are you not
basic.
They look like very skinny. They're butt naked too,
making sure they're not serial killers?
right? They're naked, but it's warm out. It's like... You asked for my name? What is your name, Captain?
Name is Rue.
My name is Osborne, and this is Benegar.
Nice to meet you too. Well, you guys closed and bathed and fed, and ailed up when we were on the ship.
Aye. The woman did not feed us very much. She sort of relished in the suffering, and he looks over to the cages, right? I don't know what
Yeah.
that was, but who knows? The cursed island.
Sea, for that matter.
We were attacked by lizard men, and they burnt our ship down, and we washed ashore here.
Yeah, they tried to do the same for us.
And the woman just kept us alive for days.
Do you know why she would keep you alive, other than just pure torture?
I do not want to fathom on such things. I'm just glad that you have found me. He looks over at Sirth. But was there any treasure on that island? Balin says.
No, Balin, unfortunately there was not. There's just a lot of bodies.
I'm gonna pull out the ring and just sort
Oh
of
boy.
just sort of hold it up to Balin and put it back in my pocket.
Oh boy.
Aye, booty, fresh booty.
I would
We
say
tried.
fresh.
Wait, what about that? What about that necklace?
I threw the
You
necklace
didn't give
at
it
her,
back,
so
did you?
yeah.
I gave
Yeah.
it back.
But the necklace wasn't magical, so. But I do
Yeah.
still have the javelin as well.
Okay, good. Yeah. We didn't walk away. We didn't walk away empty-handed.
I mean, you did.
I mean,
Ha! Ha!
Yeah.
ha,
that was kind of a little one-handed there.
I guess I wasn't so handy in this expedition.
I mean, to be fair, you single-handedly got the chicken to focus on you.
Throw down the ropes!
I also
The fucking bun. I can't.
single-handedly got turned to stone.
This is getting out of hand.
You guys climb aboard
hate
the
myself.
Grace of Comies. The ship is like then tied up and then like pulled up across, up the deck too, to where they have like the emergency ships. Where to, Captain?
Lifeboats. Onwards.
Aye, aye. The captain issues the order. The 5 remaining sailors and the other merchant is there. Balin's like, I don't know about you, sir, but I could use a drink.
Agreed. And I slap him on the back.
I have a fucking headache. That bitch knocked me out. The only cure for it is rum.
Well, go get some.
Before there was Advil, there was rum.
You don't need to tell me
There
twice.
still is rum.
Balin goes down below deck and he starts drinking. Does anybody follow him?
Yeah, I'll follow him.
I'm gonna have one of the guys like get the 2 of them like fixed up.
Yeah, let's
Shower,
get the
clothed.
other guy's clothes. Yeah.
Fed, ale,
Yeah.
you know.
You got 2 more people to the crew now, so the crew is now 7. So the rolls, I would say, are made at a -2. Any type of proficiency rolls with the boat, since it's undercrewed still.
Cool.
Why don't we have... Do you guys want to do anything, or are we just going to travel around?
We're gonna go right to it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start in while down in sort of the mess, drinking away. Just pull out this ring and even the javelin, just set it on the table and start looking it over. With Balin, it's been like.
Winky says, well, this was some good booty then. You did? I thought I saw you bring something else. Winky said it might be magical. Is that true?
It might be, but that's I know a little bit, but it's not really my area. The one that would know anything about this is, well,
I'm no
Not
wizard.
really
I can't
handy at the
identify this. That is what they take this stuff to the guild usually, and they pay them some gold. Something like 10 gold to identify these things. Because not all of us are high and mighty wizards, you know. He takes a chug of his rum.
then I guess that is what we'll do.
Nice.
That is probably going to be our next stop. I don't think we can afford to lose any more hands on deck.
Is
How
anybody
many
else?
are we down? How many hands are we down? 2.5?
Well, you have 7. You have 7 crew members. It'd probably take about I'm saying like 11 crew to really run the ship, and one guy is like just like a merchant. He's like one of the lesser merchants. He's on the ship too, but he doesn't do any. He doesn't do any like labor really.
And then we got the 2 guards that patrol the cargo, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
There's 2 guys that are just kind of guards that like take shifts that are watching the cargo roll.
I wonder if there's any way to make the ship for ourselves. Kind of start our own pirate crew, I guess. I don't know.
I have my own ship. Boy.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. You're a captain of your own ship.
Co-captain.
Then
Okay,
Lou,
yeah.
when you get that ship back into your possession, say we come back here with a small army.
Small army? What?
Kill it. I need my hand back.
He needs his hand, and I don't want to see this continue anymore.
She is a keeper of the seas, though, so we are kind of on her territory. And to be fair, I did give her the sigil, so my people will be helping her. If she shows up.
Lunir is the god of the seas, and I answer to him.
Clearly she does as well. She may be doing his work. Maybe this is the dragon they're talking about.
Could very well be, but I don't believe that people should just go to die on a forsaken island, tortured and turned to stone.
But we can revisit that. We might get attacked again by the lizard folk, and they aren't her, so that's another thing we gotta look into.
Just an agreement between the 2.
Right, but where are they coming from? She just wants to be left alone.
She wants to torture.
Nah, this stuff was here long before her. She doesn't age. She doesn't look like she aged more than these. The wood.
You may be right. But how is she surviving on such an island then?
They're probably bringing her food. Like the agreement, she's clearly cooking fish. She's clearly got an idea. She knows how to survive.
when you say she's cooking fish, I go, shit, we didn't grab the chicken.
I don't think you wanted to eat that chicken anyways. That didn't look right.
Winky said it was fine.
I don't know. How are Winky's survival skills, though?
Feckle.
Oh, okay.
Trying to load up his sheet to tell you. He has, since he's a bard, he has half proficiency with it, so he has a +3.
Oh shit!
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, jack of all trades.
It's a joke! Shit!
Winky's above deck, just like taking in the sea, maybe writing a ballad.
Yeah. About the chicken.
Pretty much. You guys are about 2 days away from Usad.
Okay.
The sky is clear for now. Why don't we have Rue roll a d20 to determine the weather? If you roll
Wait,
high,
how
it's
long
good.
has it been?
We'll just do one roll here, and then of course roll the 2, so a bad storm is coming in. Now Rue gets to roll again a d20 at a -2 with the proficiency, right?
And I will cast guidance for this, uttering a prayer to Luna to guide our path.
I love it.
What am I rolling in?
Roll a d, so you roll a proficiency
Just a regular.
check. I think there's a thing where it says proficiency bonus. You get to roll with that.
and add your D4.
Hold on, I'm blind. I can't find it.
Like, God guidance. Guidance is so clutch.
Efficiency bonus.
Next to walking speed.
Just roll a
Plus
d20
two, okay.
if you need.
Okay.
Yep. So the +2 is canceled out, so it's actually just a straight d20 roll.
Oh!
Natural
Natural
20.
20, and then.
Oh yeah.
Rue skillfully navigates with the help of Balin and the skeleton crew around the storm. And also, there's just like no random encounters or anything, right? So it's like very skilled, natural 20 roll. Elric comes to this evening. He like your body like your body's like slowly like decrust. I don't know what the word is, decrustinize or something.
Decrusting.
Yeah, decrust.
Decrusting.
You see like small flakes of the skin, I guess, come off, and you notice your hand is missing, but the sailors and the crew have like bandaged your hand. It's still bleeding as you come through. It's probably like bleeding profusely and very painful.
Screams. Medicine? Can we help him?
I'm gonna use my healer's kit on.
Yeah.
Sort of,
You guys hear like below deck,
stabilize that, like.
Rue's above deck, like guiding the ship through the Grace of Comies, through waters, through calm waters. Sirth hears Elric scream below deck and runs below, and you see the stump.
Oh.
What the fuck did that bitch do?
Just up here, just.
You wouldn't even known about her. Like you wouldn't even knew that she was there because.
Like, what happened?
Right.
Where's my hand?
You just wake up the fucking chicken, man.
Yes. Because
Where's
how
that
you
fucking
remember.
chicken?
Unfortunately, you failed 2 saves in a row, so that's what happened.
I know, right?
As I'm sort of like just bandaging up and like sort of taking care of his arm, I'm just gonna say, the chicken it started to petrify you, and just before you lost consciousness, it ate your hand.
And 1d6 necrotic damage. You just imagine the chicken just taking off his hand? That shit.
The fucking chicken did this? Really?
Elric has unlocked a new fear.
Get those fucking chickens away from me.
New nightmare acquired.
Rue was right. It wasn't an ordinary chicken.
He just starts crying.
Oh my god, there's my hand! No!
Just unconsolable.
Oh my god, like, I'm so soulless right now because I lost my left hand. That's actually my dominant hand, sadly. So, I
That
gotta
sucks.
relearn some shit. Yeah, that's why I asked just to take my right hand instead of my left. Because I can still function. But, I was like, but then I was like, okay. I wonder how I'm gonna, like, cover this problem. God, do you have a fucking sedative?
Yeah, I just put a cup of rum in front of him.
That's all we
This
got.
is a goddamn sedative?
We're on a ship.
The
Really
other
ocean.
option, and I just put my hand on my hammer, my war hammer.
Bonk.
Oh my god.
That is a sedative. I mean,
No.
just donk. He's out.
You got
I'm
your
out
stump.
cold.
Just crash for the night. You guys crash for the
I'm
night.
out cold.
Mhm.
I'm out cold. I got knocked the fuck out by a warhammer, so.
I like that. I like that. We went with that one.
Oh boy.
Just start screaming. He's like, fuck. Boom.
Rue makes 2 Constitution saving throws to kind of steer the ship at night through the treacherous storms.
Yeah, okay.
The first one is a failure, so she takes a stack of exhaustion until she rests.
God, no.
Till Balin kind of takes over the helm.
Rested.
You were.
Fuck is he?
This is just doing it through the night, guys, right?
Oh, what the hell is he?
There's no... What are you talking about? Balin?
Balin.
Balin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
where's
supposed to take
Balin?
my
They
shit.
need your skills to traverse the storms tonight. I think you rolled a natural 1 or
yeah.
something, or really low. The storms were really bad, like you rolled a 2.
Roll 2.
Yeah.
As Rue is passing, at night, she sees like the faint... Change up the music here a little bit. I'll match the tone. Find it. You gotta load it up. As you're passing through at night, Rue, you see the lights off one of the larger islands between Lithanil, the Elvish islands of Ethelos, and
Oh shit.
the fortress of Fanthamar. The haunted island. You see it like glow with like necrotic energy. You swear you can hear the screams of all the elves that died. It like whispers through the ocean breeze. Yes, you averted the storm, but you got close to the island, the haunted island.
Did we decide on the sigil for Lyson Dharma? Because that's our island, right?
That's technically
That's
alright.
our island. Shit.
Oh
Alright.
fuck.
Unfortunately,
I don't want to go through that.
unfortunately, they up to this time, it has not been retaken by
Oh.
the elves.
Okay.
It's still haunted.
Oh, okay.
They're still coming back. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're gonna miss that necrotic shit. I don't want to.
I think of it almost like a beam, like traveling into the sky. As the city lights up, like the. Trying to think of that name of the lights like illuminate against the dark walls, and the streaks of it been twisted by the forces of darkness, as many elves who pulled their last stand had perished at this island long ago.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna miss that. I'm not going near that. I think Rue would know, being on these seas a lot. She'd not go near that.
Let's try to roll a d20
No
to
haunt.
avoid any of the hauntings at the island.
Oh! I
I'm
still
gonna
have your
guidance.
blood. I still have the guidance, I think.
I'm gonna guidance for. I'm gonna be up on deck, just sort of.
Oh, 18. Woo!
Yeah, nice. You see, like, you feel like the island, like, calling to you, Sirth, but you stay the course. You're calling on the god of the seas. This is foul. But something is there. What do you want to do, Elvis?
Does my genie know about this magic? Can you feel magic outside of the vessel?
You, like, I thought you to refresh. So this is in the dead at night, right, guys? This is probably around, like, 10 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I don't think your thing has recharged yet, has it? On a long rest?
Yeah, it's on a long rest.
So it hasn't quite recharged yet. So you like rub the lamp and you wonder if the genie knows something about this.
Mm-hmm.
Puppy.
Anybody else want to do anything? Of course, Rue like tells the crew to like move away a little bit and again skillfully navigates the ship. And so far, she's proven to be an extremely good captain.
Stop, Connor.
I go to Rue and I say, Look, all things aside, with whatever happened on that island, it's all been caused by whatever cargo we're holding.
Yeah,
I
there's
still want-
definitely need more
Still
of
want to
us.
know what we've got, what we're transporting, why it would have been important for lizard folk.
I think it's less the cargo, more the we're on their water. But I feel like you do have a good hunch, because I feel something on this ship. It's not regular cargo. I've transported regular cargo. This is not it.
I agree. It's there's an air of disturbance, something wrong. Come morning, I will find what is in that cargo.
We're still 2 days out. I think we need to hold off until we're maybe 8 hours away from shore. It's still too much time to even start anything. We
Perhaps
may
you're
need to
right.
cut it close.
I just want there to be time enough for us to decide what we do, what the right thing to do is.
I think that will come very quickly. I have a
trust
bad
you
feeling
to
about this
happen.
cargo. It's guarded
trust
for a
you.
reason.
Yeah.
You
I
mean
agree.
more than my lamp, than my silly lamp?
Yeah, he tossed the lamp, which is already very priceless. Could have broken. Something's at work here. I just hope we don't have to kill many men before we get through it.
I think the sailors are loyal. The two guards. They're another question.
Yeah. 2 guards are the ones you need to worry about. Keep an eye on. See if tomorrow you can get some more dirt on them.
Bradley.
Talk to the sailors, see what they know. Question them. We need to find out.
Anything we can before we open those doors will help. Any knowledge
Agreed.
fire.
Does anybody else want to do anything before we take a long rest?
I think that's it. Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
pass
Yeah,
out.
I'll catch up. I'll catch up with Sirth and Rue in the morning about what they just discussed. So.
Well, I'm assuming you went up there, like they called you up there and
Yeah.
you were there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This is something
I
I do in the other
assume
game
so.
too. When in doubt, like you guys are all together, working together, right?
Yeah.
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 Because that way
Well-
we don't need to, unless you specifically say I'm separated from the group. That way you can always chime in with something, right?
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. I guess I asked them. I was like, I don't like. Aside from the lamp, I mean, I could probably ask my genie in the morning and see what else is on here or some history on this merchant. Because for whatever reason, for whatever price, we're out here. Just if you guys think something's not right, then I'm gonna follow you guys on what you guys are going to do. I may be crazy, but I know when some bad juju vibes are on this thing, are just on this ship.
I agree.
We need to not make it known that we're investigating though. Keep
How
it
you
low.
How you propose we do it? Just try to keep the sailors out of it, or don't notify Balin just in case of anything. Just keep it between
Act buddy,
everybody here.
Act like we're friends. Act like we're not investigating.
Sounds like a good plan, Captain. I could just pull a night on these guys, but whatever decisions, I'll follow it.
May take that up later. But right now it's way too early.
I'm also just gonna turn to Elric and be like, what is the deal with that lamp? Like, you just went into the lamp, like, and Genie, you're
You're like, you know what? Hold the fucking phone. What?
I felt an unusual calling to this lamp. Let's just say she's hot, man.
But that'll do it.
You know, unusual calling, and I don't know, just something about this lamp just called me to it, I guess you could say. You know, just randomly, I just heard whispers, and I guess I tried to activate it. I did everything that I could, you know. Yes, that includes, yes, we shall not speak of that.
Yeah, we shall not speak of that.
Just, I don't know, just, I feel like she could be of help.
Then get her help if you can. We may be walking into something much bigger than us.
Okay. Then we shall speak no more of this until the time comes. Though we will have to get the others eventually into it.
We'll have to do that slowly. But I agree. It's time we all retire. It's been a long day.
Are we retiring for the night?
Yes, we are. Now we are.
Yeah,
Now
I'm
we're
gonna
retired.
retire.
Balin kind of takes over, but Rue's pretty exhausted, like traversing through the stormy waves, taking the shortcut to pass through the haunted island of Phantomar, I think is the name of it. Double check. Fortress of Phantomar. I have linked a couple pictures in our Discord to kind of give you an example of kind of like Minas Morgul, that kind of like look to it
Oh my gosh, Minas.
from Lord of the Rings.
That's
Where the
awesome.
ring wraiths like come out, you know.
Yep.
It's kind of like that, where it's like just, it's haunted, and Balin comes up and says, "Captain, you are crazy. You are a man. You have bigger balls than me."
Who's he
Crazy gets
speaking
us
to?
through this storm. Me. Crazy gets us through the storm, Balin.
Well,
Now
you led
I'm
us
going
so
to
far,
bed.
farther than any other captain I've known.
Well, I am a good captain. If I say so myself.
Aye, aye. He like takes mans over the helm. You guys go to sleep for the night and wake up in the morning. The seas are obviously calm. I mean, Rue rolled a natural 20. She's actually gained a day of time, you know, traversing through the seas. So you guys are about a day away on the before we approach Usad. You know, especially taking the shortcut through the strait of the Phantomar. Good winds, good seas, especially with the blessings of Surth. Traversing through the storms has been no issue at all. You guys wake up in the morning to, you know, some rations and some things. The crew is, you know, very well, you know, just kind of, they're getting a little worn on, but they're used to it being sailors, right? Traveling on the seas for long times. From what I understand, like traveling from the old world to the new world back in the day took about 3 months. By a galleon ship. I'm not sure. I'd have to research it, but something like 3 to 6 months.
About 3 to 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if you get lost, that adds up to a year to 2 years.
Yeah. You guys aren't desperate enough to eat the rats yet, but you guys are pushing on. What do you guys do in the morning? The day is yours.
I'm telling you, we should have taken that chicken.
Man, I'm not gonna eat anything that turns people to stone. We'll get them when we get to the.
Actually, I have a question on that. Would Elric's hand still be stone?
Unknown.
We
I
will,
think
yeah.
it would be. I think it would be because it's detached from his person.
Well, as for me, I guess, since I have it still hurts. I'm still in sort of pain, but I kind of conjure up the will to kind of cast Mage Hand on top of it.
You take your other hand, and I don't know, is Mage Hand a verbal spell as well?
It is a verbal spell.
You say the incantations and make the gesture, and you try to bring back kind of your other, like, artificial limb. You don't feel anything, of course, from the Mage Hand, but it reminds you of something.
Oh yeah. Now if
Hey, Elric,
I can just... He detaches. He detaches the Mage Hand, flies it up, and just gives
Just
him the
throws
finger.
it at you.
Well, it's not so bad. I mean, I have a detachable hand now.
It's just comical.
Yes, I have a detachable hand now. I can only last for about a minute, but I'm just gonna keep casting it.
Yeah, you just eternally cast it.
Mm-hmm. Best part is at will. And it's not concentration. So, he kind of he makes, even though it's not the same as his regular hand, he makes do with it. He just can't carry anything.
I'm gonna go up to Elric and I'm gonna take the ring from my pocket and go, I don't know what was so valuable about it, but at least you still have one hand to put it on. And I'm gonna give Elric that ring.
Ooh,
Bruh.
gimme.
Bruh.
The ring is nice.
All these one-handed jokes, man.
I guess, but I can't fight with one hand tied behind my back. No, I'm just kidding. But I put on the ring and I say, ooh, thank you. I guess losing a hand over this ring was hopefully it's worth it. I want to see what I can do with it.
You put the ring on, and something magical happens. Unknown, its effects.
Woo! Yay! That means the fun part is to find out. So he gets up his cloth. Not cloth, but kind of just dresses himself up. He has a little bit of difficulty, and he's like, "Sir, can you help me, please? I'm not exactly used to this yet, and my arm's still hurting."
I guess I can help you. It's in my nature to help those who can't help themselves, I suppose.
Can you give me a hand? Thank you.
You're gonna call him Elric the one hand.
Yes.
We'll fetch your hand one day. I don't want to see any more innocent or not people turn to stone.
What do you think about those? What do you think about the statues, though? I mean, I figured that they had some sort of petrification spell on there, but who tried to cast it? I don't know.
Chicken. They obviously just underestimated the chicken. Look, mate, you underestimated that chicken.
Oh, yes.
Not only petrified you, but took your whole hand, and now...
Though, I was like, I'm glad you guys slayed the chicken. I wish I could have eaten it for dinner. That would have been a good revenge.
Retribution, my friend.
Ah, retribution. Good wording. But, I am concerned, though, especially about what was talked about last night. And something about that cargo is off.
I agree. It's I've been curious since day one, you know that. But the lizard folk calling us slavers, the chicken, it trying to keep up this ruse, like
hopefully that these are just events that are just interconnected and not just something that's edging us towards some sort of crazy doom.
I'm all good to get paid, but I don't want blood money anymore. My conscience is stained as it is.
All money is blood money. There's no escaping it.
You try. You do try. Though I can sense you have a good heart underneath all of that. Stick to it.
I'm still prone to anger, and I like to smash things from time to time.
As do we all. Still want to smash that fucking chicken. Motherfucker bit my hand off. Ah!
Oh, Elric was inside the bottle and stoned when I clobbered it over the head.
But let's see where today. But you know, that was all yesterday. Today is a new day, and we are going to make the best of it. Whether we get a handful of treasure or we go out without anything. And he just smiles and kind of just talks and see if he can try to go to his genie and see if he can talk to it about whatever's going on.
You take like the bottle back to your quarters or something, a little bit more of a secluded place, or you just do it right out in the mess hall?
I take it back into my quarters, and I don't know, how would you feel about using bottled respite to go in because they can't hear me outside of it?
Unknown what the genie's powers are.
Fuck it. Let's see if we can talk to it inside the bottle. I'm gonna use bottled respite.
Okay, your once a day ability, right?
Yes.
Cool. You go back to your quarters. What is Rue doing?
Laughing at one-hand jokes. No, I'm up with the ship. Talking over to Balin.
Fine day today it is, Captain.
Looks it. How was last night?
Sea is beautiful as always, but her bosom takes many unprepared sailors. That's how I lost Pete in my last journey.
See you, good friend?
Rough waters, the ship rocked and he fell over.
Yeah, happens.
You look, and then he's just gone. And Nynaeve takes another soul.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice piloting this ship. Are you going to take over the helm now, Captain?
I am.
Aye,
Go have yourself some ale and food and take a rest.
He looks kind of like, tired. Staying up, you got a good night's rest. You have no more stacks of exhaustion, correct? Mm-hmm. You rested up. Sirth, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna check on the two new crew members. I can't remember their names. Just see how they're doing. Make sure they're, they were obviously really skinny and malnourished. So just making sure they're.
You go up to Osborne.
Okay. Yep.
They obviously had a hearty meal. They're pretty. Excuse me. They were pretty, malnourished. Being on this island and basically left for dead, chained up and manacled, and they were able to get the manacles off, later in the night, just by going around with some spare keys and trying to, unlock it, and they eventually, other crew members helped them out. You go up to Osborne, he says, "Laddie?" What do you say to him?
How are you faring off of that island now?
Feel great. Not thanks to you. My belly is full at least. I hadn't eaten in 3 days. I don't know what that thing was. The shadows of the fire tell a different story. He gives a haunting look over to Benegar, the other sailor. Fortunately, it is behind us now, and we seem to be safe. I'm sorry about your friend's hand, though.
He'll be fine. He seems to have another one floating around now.
I'm not a believer of magic, personally. I think it's dangerous.
Just the lamp shaking, making noise. It's fucking lamp.
It's good to see that you're eating well again, and Lunia will keep you safe as long as you're on this vessel.
Aye.
We will all keep you safe.
The lizard folk sunk our previous ship. We washed ashore, and the next thing I knew, I was chained up.
Stick with us and keep your faith with us.
Without you,
And we'll
I
be-
would still be stuck, but I don't know how to repay you.
You might find a time to do that. We might be some things we need you to do one day, or in a few hours even.
Anything. You let me know. The captain and
I will.
you're good people. I trust you.
Thank you, Osborne. And I just sort of hit him on the shoulder.
Ah! His shoulder's like scrawny.
Oh, sorry. You'll work those muscles up again.
I hope so. Otherwise, no other reputable captain will hire me.
We know your worth. We'll keep you in mind if we ever need sailors.
Aye. Okay, so let's go to Elric in the bottle, right? Go in the bottle. You like
Yes, sir.
go around this like small room. Bed is laid out. The see-through.
Cheers.
Yeah, I don't know the name exactly because I don't decorate the bed like this, but it's something like almost like a teenage girl would decorate, you know, or a very enticing, you know, Arabian Nights style stuff. Pillows abound. You go in there, she's laying
Yes.
like she's like sleeping on the bed, like her arms are like sprawled out a little bit. Remember, she's almost like topless. She has like some of the pasties almost on her breasts, and the shackles of the chains go behind her. Tiny bracelets around her back. She's like, you came in before and you turned to stone. I'm so happy you came back.
Yeah, well, it didn't come without a price, and I showed my hand.
Oh, God. How ghoulish. How can my champion defend me with only one arm?
I have a lot of surprises up my sleeve, and this is only 1/10 of my power. No, I'm just kidding.
Didn't see my final form.
You didn't even see my final form, but I'll be okay.
I think I did, and now I
can
only
always
see
get by.
90% of your form.
It's okay. I can still work with percent.
I like that. So,
But
how can I help you, Master?
well, aside from you being, I did want to talk about a couple things. Tell me about the merchant that tried to.
I was sold like cattle. Can you believe that? Apparently, there's a genie
Yes.
who saw that they take and absorb other genies' powers. Can you believe such horrid things? She leans back on the bed.
Yeah, I can. At this point, I'm kind of just like reminding myself, this is the world. This is what's gonna happen. Yep. I can hardly believe it. I didn't even know genies could actually do that. I thought you guys were all cosmic and you guys all had that phenomenal cosmic powers in the itty bitty living space.
We're not gods,
Yes,
but I
I
am
did
trapped to this godforsaken room.
Yes, I did quote Aladdin.
Copyright.
I think that you need to find yourself a very good priest to fix that arm of yours.
Yes, indeed. I definitely need to get this thing regenerated. Get this hand regenerated.
So what's the
But-
plan to hide me from these merchants in Hussad once we arrive?
Do they recognize your vessel at all?
Well, was it on the manifest?
I believe it was, yes.
Well, they'll be looking for it, I'm sure.
Quick question. Quick question, my lady.
Yes, Master?
How... Is there any way... I know this is a bit of a gamble, but remember how I had this plan of destroying the vessel and turning it into something else? If they're looking for a lamp... If they're looking for a lamp, why not just change your lamp's form? Or the lamp's in general.
Very creative, but I'm afraid whoever builds the lamps to hold us genies to contain us, well, they're not made by most mortal magic. They say Gaji formed all the lamps themselves.
Well, this sucks. It's like, if we could change your lamp's form, like turn it into something wearable, like a necklace or a ring or form of jewelry, they won't be able to detect it.
Unfortunately, I don't even have the power to do something like that. For I am bound to the lamp. And that's something I want to talk to you about, but I'm afraid we have to skirt this way around, and so I don't get whisked up and stolen by this other genie in Husad.
The other question I did want to talk to you was, there's something in the cargo that just reeks of bad energy. Have you felt it?
I can't feel anything when I'm inside of here. That's why I want you to get me out of
Yeah.
here. That's why you're my champion.
You had to go and say it
Master.
like that, didn't you?
Yeah. I had to go and say it like that. It's just aside from you, no offense, there's something here, and the guards
I
are
wasn't there before.
the guards are just being very protective of it, and
Who
I
cares?
don't
How are
know
you going
about
to
you,
save me from this other genie? You haven't answered me yet, Master. Don't you care
well,
about
let's
me?
see. I care about you, but we're trying to figure out if we know anything, because I don't know if whatever's that thing might snatch you up too.
If I perish,
Gotta look
then,
at all the angles.
if I perish, then you'll lose your powers.
I know, and that's something I cannot afford to lose.
That's right, my champion.
How do I do this? Can the genie set you?
Did
The
you
minute we
what?
step foot on this board, can the genie that's trying to eat you detect your power when you set foot on sod?
Not all genies are made equally. Some are more powerful than others. While I am Alil the Wonderful, I don't know. I'm afraid Rizu is just greedy.
What happens if you eat another genie?
We
Because
don't eat
we could,
genies like this. We're not just something to be eaten. Well, unless you want to, of course.
I mean, that's another night that we could possibly talk about, but
That's something you don't need hands for.
It doesn't really work like that.
Did you
do it.
just get that? Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm trying to divert away from it, but I guess it can't be helped.
No.
Master, let's not think about that until, the worst happens. If the worst comes to worst, you'll just have to throw me over the boat.
That could be a plan.
Well, I don't know. You'll have to go digging for me then in the seas, and I might get washed away for eternity. And I know if I get too far away from you,
I'll
you'll
lose
just
my
be-
powers either way.
Yeah. You're my
We'll find a way.
protector. Let's cut away to Sirth. What does Sirth want to do?
I don't know. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was listening to that.
Or does he want to go to
Huh?
Rue? Does Rue want to do anything?
What? I got the ship.
Okay, you're just up top the deck.
No one's come up to talk to me, so I'm just up there.
Not really. They're just like sailors. Like they're going up and down the ropes and things like that, and they tell them to like
then
adjust
yeah,
the
I'm having
sails.
casual conversations
Yeah.
and shit like that. You know,
Yeah,
learning about them.
Sir, do you want to do anything?
Now we're like less than a day away now, aren't we?
That's correct.
Yeah. So, I'll go up to Rue and just sort of. I've got the new crew members there, forever thankful for us. They might be able to help us in finding what is going on within this ship. I don't know what you or when you want to execute whatever plan we might have. What we even need to come up with a plan on what we're going to do. I feel like those guards will turn hostile if we try anything, even though we're here to protect them.
Do we have the manifest on board with us?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think if you want to watch them through the day, see what their movements are, see if they leave. If they stand their guard all day, then our next resort is to taking the manifest, or to me taking the manifest down and checking my cargo.
I was gonna say, am I still in the bottle or am I out of the bottle?
Well, do you want to ask the genie anything else? The Leo the
No.
Wonderful?
I don't ask her anything else. Because
I'm so bad at that.
AL the Wonderful. Because I mean, Elric's plan was literally destroy her lamp, make a new one, make a new one, because the ability once it's destroyed is that you can recreate one within an hour with the genie's help.
The lamp is permanent. It's built by something greater than you and I could ever think of.
I guess I have to wait and see. If we have to break a genie, we'll have to break a genie. Not you, of course.
I don't know if... I don't think you should let me get into the hands of real... Figure something out.
I'll get back to you.
You leave the bottle.
Yes.
Okay. Turn in the smoke and you wisp out of the bottle. What do you guys do?
I tucked the lamp inside my bag.
Okay, Elric, do you want to go talk with Sirth? Sounds like Sirth was planning something.
I'll meet up with Sir. I just remember, I kind of just remember I run all the way up, and I see Sir talking, and I was like, we ready to do this? We're less than a day away.
I think it'd be a good idea. Rue, you suggested that we monitor the guards, but I already know that they are on rotating shifts and they don't move from that post. I questioned them when we first started our voyage. I think
Are
if
we
we're
8
going
hours
to
out yet, do you think?
Probably about 5 hours out.
Okay.
You look at the
Okay,
sextant,
okay.
right? And you figure kind of it out.
Yeah. Can you bring me the manifest? I think I'm gonna go down there myself.
Sirth hands you the manifest.
Is Balin around that I can just call him to stand on the top?
A crew member goes to fetch Balin. He was like kind of resting, you know?
Okay.
You know, probably just getting up from his meal. You know, he's like, Captain! He's like kind
I
of
need
drowsy.
to watch this for a few minutes. They'll stay with you. If you're too tired, just instruct them.
And not tired. I sailed the boat for 2 days straight.
That's why you're my favorite.
Aye,
Alright,
aye.
I will be I will be right back. You two want to stay here?
So Rue's going to talk to the guard by herself.
Well, no, I kind of want like Sirth to come by, but not to where the guard can see him.
It's So Sirth is like eavesdropping maybe through a stealth roll.
Or is just is there
Oh,
stairs
that's so
that
bad.
go
That'd be
down?
so bad.
Yeah, I mean it's
Are
like a
these-
cargo hold, really, right?
Okay,
there's
so
like a
if
door
anything, you'd
they
be
got.
like waiting up at the door.
Yeah.
Have your back turned at least away from the door so they're not like suspicious.
Yes, I think I'll just sort of just stand there.
We'll say it's a DC 5 stealth check.
Right.
Roll a stealth check, Sirth.
With disadvantage.
Because of his armor?
Because of the armor, yeah. Oh, that is a nat 1, and I have a -1. That is 0.
The guard notices that he hears the clanking of armor and Sirth is like leaned up against a thing, but like he sees the shadow or whatever and like hears him. He's like, Captain?
Yes, we are a few hours away from shore. I need to check my manifest to make sure we have everything and that we're not going to come into trouble when we get on shore.
You do?
You know how merchants are.
Everything is accounted for, Captain.
We need. Am I with them or no?
No.
Are you? No. Apparently not.
No.
Okay.
Rude
It's
and
just
mushy.
me
Make
down
sure.
there.
All right. You
The
got
voice
me.
of El,
be
messenger
back.
from Elric. Okay, see you in a second, Elric.
Yeah, I can't take your word. I'm getting paid too much money to just take your word, and if shit is lost, it's your ass on the line, so.
It's fine,
need
Captain.
to
Everything is fine. I've been giving strict orders from the merchants not to let anyone in.
This isn't. This is my ship. You stand out of my way so I can check my manifest and my cargo
It's the merchant ship, Captain.
that I am commanding and that he gave me full control over. Do you want me to tell him that you gave me a problem?
Make an intimidation roll.
Nat 20, 19.
Oh.
Make a counter roll. If he counters it. It's a good roll, though. Difficult to counter. Captain, I'm not so sure about this. The merchants disagree. Should we go get the other merchant to think about this?
If you need to think about it, then get off my fucking ship. You can walk the plank right now.
I'm going to walk downstairs as Bruce says that, and I'm going to cast command
You
and
the,
say
the
obey.
armor, like as you come down the steps. What do you say to him?
I'm just gonna say obey and cast command.
Okay, I make a saving throw, right?
Yeah, wisdom DC 12.
Nice. Yes, he says. He says obey, he like steps aside. The door.
I'm gonna go in.
You go up to the door, it's locked.
Give me the key.
He like
I know one of you has
he
it.
like the command only lasts for like a second, right? So he like kind of breaks out of it, he's like, what is this?
You were obeying me, as one should. Are you going to disobey your captain again, or should I have you walk the plank right now into these seas? I definitely ensure your armor will make you sink to the bottom.
He looks over at Sirth, like kind of imposing over him. He just casted like this spell on him. He's like, I don't know if this. I'm getting paid just like you. You know, I'm just following orders.
Your orders come from me. And me alone. You are on my ship, but I can have you walk the plank.
See, like he has a sigil of like the Merchant Guild on him. Like, my masters are the merchants. Captain.
We can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. If you stop my shipment, your people, your masters, will have your head.
He like goes up with the keys, undoes the lock. He's like, go check out the cargo, make sure everything's there.
Now, was that hard?
No response.
Do you wanna, Sirth? Do you wanna just watch them as I go in?
Yeah,
to make sure they don't do any
I'm just gonna
funny
stay
shit?
there watching the guard. Yeah.
So how the
Okay.
guard works, right? There's two guards. There's one that just switch, positions so they can guard it, right?
Mhm.
You go in. It's like dark. You have dark vision. You do, right?
Yeah.
You kind of go
16.
down below the hold. It goes like deep into the belly of the ship, right? Across the bottom of the ship. Strange. There's like a silence spell. You don't hear your footsteps anymore. You continue.
Yeah.
You go down. You're just looking out with your dark vision. On the bottom of the hull, you see
That's the way I think
chained
it is. Yeah.
dozens of
Yeah.
slaves chained to the hull of the ship. They can't see you. Most of them are human. The room is
Okay,
dark.
sir.
There's no
I have an
flames.
idea, but it could get us killed.
Only two guards, like, and then the merchants when we get there. Like,
Then you realize that you've been transporting slaves as the cargo, the real cargo of the merchants.
I knew I had a feeling about this. Okay. I'm gonna walk up, make sure, like, make it look like nothing's wrong. I'm gonna be like, yep, everything's here. Thank you. I'll
Is
make
it to
sure
your
you're-
liking, Captain?
Yes, you kept it very well and neat down there. I will have you. I'll make sure you guys get paid double.
He locks the thing up. Make a deception roll. Unless you're truthful about getting paid double.
No, I'm being truthful about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure they get paid good and then just
All right.
fucking leave them.
Sure. He makes an insight roll to see if you're correct about that.
I mean, everything was in place.
He rolls an 8, so he doesn't really know.
Eh. You know what? I'm actually gonna toss them each a coin now. You throw both of them. Nod to Sirth, let's go up.
What type of coin do you toss him?
Gold. That's the
10
one I
days
have. That's
pay.
the most expensive one. Yeah, I know.
I don't know for a guard how much it is. I have to look at the hireling stats again, how much expensive it is. Typically trade things, though, I think it's about a gold a day, so it's about a day's pay for like a bodyguard essentially, though. So
Yeah.
it's still a decent amount. It's like a day's pay. It says, "Thank you, Captain. I heard that you went aboard the island. I did not expect you to find booty."
Well, it's not the only thing we found, and hopefully we will not have to go back. And I strongly suggest you guys don't go back. You will not like what you find there.
I'm no sailor that we have to mark it on the maps.
I think we should leave it unmarked for the sake of it.
But you just said to warn everyone.
On the ship, people you sail with, you need to be the ones to make sure that no one.
Well, thank
Whoever
you
you're
so much. He
sailing with
takes a
is-
bite into the coin, puts it in his pouch, and he stands guard again.
All right, we're going up.
You above deck? What do you guys do?
I'm gonna grab Elric by the collar and Surf by the armor and drag him into my captain's quarters. Although I'm pretty sure, like, I can probably just pick him up by the collar and not have to drag him.
Elric?
Yeah.
Yeah, you take his hand, like.
I'll take your stone. I'm gonna pour them some of the good, the good heavy shit, the good elven ale.
Mm-hmm.
And send them down. We have a problem. Sirth, you were right.
I had a feeling since we were commissioned to do this.
From that place too, it kind of just made sense.
I know it's not something that's outlawed, but
It should be.
Our conscience should still steer us in the right direction.
Did I see 12 people down there? 12
There's
slaves
like
or were there more?
dozens. You just kind of like
Okay.
did a quick look around and kind of saw what it is. Like in the old slave ships, they used to just lay them down,
Oh, they packed
shackled
him
their
in there.
yeah, and just shackled them by the ankles and the wrists.
We've got too
Looks like
many
the
down
audio
there.
went out.
Too many. I couldn't see all of them. My dark vision only goes as far, but we have to do something. And I don't think we can go right to that.
Like there was like men, women, and children down there too.
Is there a map of where we're supposed to be landing? Is there like another port I could just go into, or?
Do you have a map?
Well, I thought we had a map.
Hmm.
I'd assume we'd have a map. It's a ship.
Yeah, I think you would have a map.
I should have the map sitting right in the captain's quarters too. If it's anything
Yeah,
like
I think
how
so. That's not
Sea of
unreasonable.
Thieves is.
For sure. I haven't played Sea of Thieves. I just watched maybe Summit stream it a little bit.
So good. It's one of those games you can get like drunk and relaxing. Like it's one of those.
There is. You guys are close to Husad, right? You're probably about, like I said, 5 hours now. It's probably about 4 hours. To turn the ship around, you have to go back through the fortress of Phantomar, and there is another city called Samarkand. But it's unknown what that city is all about. Unless you make a hit, because you said you didn't sail these waters before. Or you were here a long time ago.
She would have a long time ago.
Yeah, make a roll. I mean, if you want to make a history roll or something, right? An insight roll.
What if I don't know where like my other ship is gonna come in? But if I could possibly know where they're sailing to and sail there.
I'm saying it's 2:43 p.m.
Okay. I know my wife is at a port somewhere over here. If
Just
we
make a
miss this
roll.
one, we can hit her. Which roll?
Well, we just make a roll. We don't know if she's there yet. Maybe she got hung up or something happened.
I would
in the storm.
assume she's there because she's.
Are you trying to meet
shit,
her?
you know?
You're trying to meet her in Husad?
Well, not in Husad. She's like, it's supposed to be like on that southern continent, but like
Sure.
a little bit down.
Okay.
To the, if you're facing forward to the right of it, I guess. So assuming she's there.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You took the
like,
ship.
this-
You don't
just an
know. Like,
assumption.
yeah. I mean, she might be there. She might not be.
I'll take a gamble on it.
Sure.
We
I
can.
don't think we dock in Lusard. We need to get
Can't
these
dock.
slaves off the ship.
We can't dock. They know our sigils. They know the flag. If anything, we have to cut the flags out, but it's too risky. We only have the 2 guards, right?
There's 2 guards, 7 crew members, and 1 merchant
Okay.
who works for the merchant guild. But he's like kind of like an underling. He's not like a boss merchant. Like I forgot what his name was. Niku.
Okay. We need to find a way to put them all to sleep. Bind them, gag them, send them to the shore on one of our lifeboats, and sail off. It's risky. It's easier than it's better than killing them.
I agree, but we may also make enemies of the Merchants Guild.
And that's something you're worried about? Enemies of these? They're worse than the pirates. They are the pirates.
Enemies
All of
with
us are just
anyone.
survivors.
You're not wrong, but I fear that they would have means and resources to make our lives difficult.
They're slavers.
Do you want to be bound in those chains?
No, and that's why I'm freeing them. We have to free them.
You're right, but is there a way that we can do that and not piss off the people we're working for?
Unfortunately, that's not how this business works. We have to piss off someone to get something done.
I guess enemies of the Merchants Guild, it is their conscience to trade with slaves. Perhaps it's better to not even mingle with that sort.
Slaver ships are the best ships to take down. I've taken down more of those, freed so many more people than I have taken gold. It's worth it, making enemies of them. They deserve it.
And what do you suppose we do? We hog tie and leave the 3 undesirable members to drift ashore?
Yeah, we'll give them some food. We'll just let them go to shore. Put some paddles in there so they can at least row, so they're not helpless.
Let's just hope that the lizard folk haven't taken an interest in us and followed us.
Well, if they have, we can at least now reason with them now that we know Teresa's aiding them, or they're aiding Teresa.
I don't think we're exactly friends with Teresa. There might be common ground we can walk on.
Yeah, I think the next time if they do come, it'll be a completely different ship.
I agree.
We just have to get these 3 off.
But then what? How do we get rid of, you said, dozens of slaves? How do we free them, and how do we get rid of them without guild simply hunting them down? Hunting us down before we can free them?
Well, first we have to get rid of the 3, then figure out where they're all from, where they want to go, bring them to that continent, or bring them back north, wherever they were taken from. They had homes, they had families. We have to bring them back.
Sounds good, but we're still hitting the problem of our rations, To keep that many people alive, they would not have been fed this whole time.
You're right. We'll have to stop somewhere. We have to stop south. Travel at night. Let's anchor our ship down here. Get rid of the 3 and then travel at night down. Then we can do whatever. We've got enough gold on here to get rations.
I suppose. It'll have to do for now.
I'll go see, what about the 2? The 2 men we brought on.
They can definitely help. What, did you have an idea?
Well, I don't know if they're for slavery, or for the slavers, or if they're against them, but seeing as we did save them, I think they don't have any problem being against them.
The same question goes for our entire crew.
They don't know.
It's
They
hard
don't
to
know
do
what
a
they've
job
been-
like anyone else.
I will talk with Balin, see if, see how he can help us. He's a good man.
I
There should
agree.
be no problem.
We're going to talk with Balin.
Yeah. I want to go chat with Niku actually. So.
Niku isn't on board. He's back in Stormbrook. There's one other.
Oh, the merchant.
Oh yeah, the merchant. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Want
Yeah.
to talk to the other like lesser merchant?
Yeah, the lesser merchant. Yeah.
You go up to him.
See if he knows what he's doing. Ooh.
Yeah.
Huh?
Probably doesn't.
How can I help you, cleric?
I believe we haven't been introduced, and I just wanted to bless you with the reign of Nunia.
I know the sailing of the ship has been great. What about that port?
You're right. Our captain is very skilled and wise. She's Earn the
There's a
trust
future
of
with the
everyone on
trade
board.
guild. We plan to maybe use her again. For more shipments.
We never knew what we were shipping. We would probably have to be cut in on that deal. It's not a good thing for a captain to not know what they're shipping.
From what I understand, the terms of the contract were signed and agreed upon.
Oh,
When we arrive at Hussard, you'll be paid your 60 gold.
I agree and I understand, but I'm just saying if there's future business ventures to go on,
Of course,
I
now
think
that
we should all be
you've
on a
proven yourself
common-
with some experience, we can up the pay if we need to. As our travel here was safe. I'm glad you defended me from those lizard folk.
No, you're welcome, but I don't think it's the pay. I think it's the insider knowledge that we're more looking for to be really a part of the business.
Pray tell.
What if we were to help procure items for trade?
Pray tell.
What sort of items do you fancy trading?
All kinds of cargo.
Anything in particular?
He
What did I
says,
miss?
We have slaves on our ship.
Fuck!
That's the most cut and
Transporting
dry
black
response.
cargo!
Sirth is basically kind of confronting the merchant, I guess, a little bit right now. He says, we transport whatever the guild requires. And the Rizu requires many slaves.
Slaves. It's a lucrative market.
Of course. We have no moral quandary. Our top priority is money, of course.
Money does feed the belly, doesn't it?
He's kind of fat, just like Niku. He's like, indeed it does. I, of course, not a fan of the pirates' rum, but when in Rome, or when in the ocean,
I agree. Lunia blesses you, and I hold out my arm to sort of shake his, to sort of give that feign of friendship.
sure. You want to make a deception roll to try to build his trust?
Yeah.
Okay, then roll it up.
That'll be 13.
So how I like to do these types of rolls, like especially like charisma-based rolls, is do basically a contesting roll.
Yeah.
You roll against the creature, and it sort of sets a DC. That way I'm not like just making a bullshit DC up.
Yep.
I roll a natural 1.
Hey!
Of course, friend. There's a bright future with you in the trade guild.
You sure got him.
Fighting men are always hard to find. After the last war, many of the men died, or their eyes were taken. Unfortunately, you just have to do whatever it takes to survive.
And we will do whatever it takes to survive. And I walk away after saying that.
Okay. All right. To catch you up, Elric, Rue went below deck. They intimidated the guard. They found that all of the cargo was like dozens of slaves, essentially. Men, women, and children.
This is essentially, I like to dub it the black cargo. So, it's very black. And, okay, so, I guess so that's basically what happened. So, am I with them, or am I, like...
Yeah, I pulled you into the captain's room. We chatted about it, made a plan.
Okay.
Sirth, I guess, was just kind of gauging the guard, or
Merchant.
the merchant guy.
So you and I need to figure out how to knock out the 2 guards and the merchant. And send them on a merry way.
We could throw them out to...
No. We're gonna set them in a boat, let them drift ashore. Ooh, we're definitely
Okay.
gonna leave them with something else on their head and... You know.
Yeah. So he mentioned Rizu, right? He mentioned some guy named Rizu, right?
The woman in the bottle and the merchant did as well.
Yeah, so I was like, wait a minute. You don't think that those slaves are being carted off to Rizu for a... Oh dear God. I think I know where this is going. Because the genie, my genie, said we can't give this lamp over to Rizu because Rizu's gonna absorb, because Rizu's gonna eat her. You don't think that they're being sent off as a sacrifice as well?
Like, for their beings to just be absorbed?
Yes.
There were dozens. Does a genie need dozens?
It's life force. I would theorize it's life force. You know, not just from regular human beings such as you and I, but even from other beings like genies as well. They present a substantial amount of energy that needs to be absorbed. This is insane.
We do have ourselves in quite a predicament.
Land ho!
Look, if you're gonna figure out a decision here, we need to make this quick.
Do you have anything that can put him to sleep?
Let's see. Night. I got the sleep spell on me. Also got a minor illusion to scare the living shit out of him. We could also do the freezing maneuver.
No, then they'd be conscious. I just want them to be passed out or knocked out without seeing us, seeing what we're doing with them, and just wake up in a boat with us nowhere near it.
I can try using sleep. I can try using night.
On 2 guards?
Yeah.
Do we have anything that can, like herb-wise, that we can put in like a tea or the alcohol to get the merchant to sleep?
Sirth, do you have any expertise in knowing any form of knockout pills? No offense, you're a cleric, right?
Yeah.
Would you happen to know any non-magically herbal supplements?
I don't know about herbs, but when I place my hand on the hammer.
See, that's
a
our
good plan. That's a pretty good plan B.
They're not gonna move. I think you can definitely hit the merchant with that. He could be very trusting. We need to get the guards to sleep. If you can handle the guards, I have to go get Balin. This is gonna not work if we don't have at least him involved. It's our best man.
So the way the guarding works, like one's sleeping while one's on guard, and then, yep.
So one's already sleeping. Okay, knock that fucker out after we get the one that's awake.
The two we rescued, they have trust in us. We can
let them know.
To
Yeah,
help us out
definitely
with
get
that.
them.
And I think it'd be easier for them to take on the sleeping guard with Balin, perhaps. And
I'll have him and the men prepare a ship to just leave. And they're gonna tie their hands and their feet and take their swords. We gotta take their swords. They can't have any sort of anything on them.
we'll give
That
them a
sounds like a
dagger
good
so
plan.
they can free themselves on the boat, so they don't drown in the waves.
Fair
That's
enough.
That's a little bit too merciful, if you ask me. But I'll go
We're
with
still
your
gonna
plan,
tie
sir.
him up and knock him out and leave them with wells. I think that's a little sorry right there. So I think we'll
We'll
be
leave
good if
that-
we do that.
We'll leave their fate in Lunir's hands when we cast them into the ocean.
Yeah.
This is one hell of a plan you got there, Cat. Luckily for you, I am always on board with anything involving releasing slaves.
I don't like slavers too much.
You look down as you say that at your bracers.
Yeah, but those are pretty bracers. From a pretty lady.
I like to.
I
like
wouldn't
to call it
complain.
engagement. Well,
Engagement!
well, considering that this Rizu, whatever is this Rizu guy is after my genie too, this is a problem.
It seems that we're not just making enemies of a merchant's guild, that Rizu will be the enemy. And Rizu seems to be in cahoots with this merchant's guild.
We have
All
to
or
be
nothing
careful.
now.
We'll have to be careful.
There's gonna be enemies everywhere. Welcome to the high seas.
We also have to be in. Well, I was like, might I suggest? We should be very careful. We should be very careful regardless because, you know, we could damn along the way. In
Easily.
addition to saving some people.
Are the lives of dozens slaves worth out of 3 people willing to condemn them to death?
Well, just a bit of insight. Just a bit of insight, my dear cleric. I'm still on board with it. Just be very mindful of what the consequences are that will happen next.
What was the merchant's name on board the ship?
You didn't ask.
You know, yeah, okay, cool. The merchant I spoke to, he knows full well what we're doing, but even these guards, I don't know if they've been just told to guard a door, if they agree with what's going on. Perhaps we give them a choice. Do we condemn innocents based on a hunch? Or are they just men looking to get paid?
Either way, they're working for the wrong side.
Yet so are we.
Working for them, not with them. There's a difference. We are hired guns. They are aligned with them. We don't have time to really debate with these people. They tried to stop me from that door. They know what's going on. All of them know what's going on.
I suppose. I guess I'm just trying to look for the good.
The good is all those lives under this ship that we will be saving.
Osborne comes kind of below deck, like looking for you. He knocks on the door, says, "Captain? Are you in there?"
Yes, come in.
Comes in. The skinny, malnourished Osborne says, "Balin wanted to tell you, we're in sight of Hassad. We should be docking in about an hour. They've spotted it by land and we're pulling up. I thought you might want to come up on top of the deck to make sure everything is okay."
Yes, I will be there. Thank you.
Aye, aye, Captain. He shuts the door.
I
You have to act now.
I telepathically talk to Rue and say, if you want to get everybody that needs to be involved in this, do it now.
Now or never.
It's
I'm
now.
I'm gonna yell out to Osborne. Osborne! Get
And then
back
I'm gonna
in here.
slip by. We're gonna do the whoop.
So we want to slip by Osborne? How about we pick this
Yep.
up next week?
That's it for tonight.
Oh, okay, fine.
As we
We'll
kind
have
of, you guys maybe plan it out a
Bit
little
of
bit
a
more.
Hopefully-
bit of a cliffhanger there.
Hopefully, we'll have everybody here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. What's his name? Keith came in,
Keith?
or not Keith. Yeah, Keith
Yeah.
came in. He was like, "Oh, I forgot again." That's the second time he's forgot.
Yeah.
So, usually, I don't know what we should do. What do you guys want to do? Should we give him 2 strikes or 3 strikes?
I don't know. I guess like next week's.
Or is this a
better.
DM thing where I have to be the douche?
We'll decide.
I always say 3 strikes, you're out, but like if
Yeah.
you're there next week, then like.
I actually gotta
It's-
get going, guys. So I'll see you guys later.
See you later, buddy.
Same. I got a meeting at 7 a.m.